Guys, welcome in. Let me tell you how I'm a bad husband. Let me also fix my mic. It's been a hot minute. We need a new light goal too. Let me tell you guys how I'm a bad husband real quick. I had to be nice and zoomed in for this one. Let me get the new light goal. I appreciate you guys popping off with the likes. Oh god, it's moving so fast. All right, we're good. The way that Calm was a bad husband is he didn't buy some frames that his wife linked to him. Like yesterday. Maybe the day before. Something like that. I didn't buy the frames, guys. So, the divorce papers, they're in the mail, I guess. We live in the same house, but that's what I did. Or didn't do. Sometimes even worse than the things that you do. Anyways. How are you guys doing? How's things? Calm and... there has to be another word for like single. There needs to be something good. It always needs to have a C. That's the thing. Fair reason to divorce. You know, I think in the long run, it might save me some money. As long as we're talking real here right now, I think I might save some money in the long run. So the frames, they're just a small price to pay. Coleman single with a C. I don't know about that. Welcome in. Japan Country Human. Welcome into you as well. Have the stomach flu, so I'm just hoping I get better soon. Chrissy, I hope you're feeling better. I don't know if I've ever had stomach flu before. This is what we're hatching today. We're starting on Sunkern because you cannot find this thing. It like does not have outbreaks. So that's what we're doing. The straw that broke the calm camel's back. Calm and cruising the single life. You know what? I'll allow it. I have Reese's Pieces for stream. Very nice. Calm and celibate. It doesn't quite have the ring to it, but I see where you're going with that. Zach, yo, what's up, chat and Calm? I appreciate the 2 months, buddy. How's things? Also, I missed another one up there. Dakmations. Been lurking, but back to watch most of this stream. Dak, I appreciate you. And I appreciate the 2 months of membership. Got the milestone. Got a shiny score bunny today. Very nice. I was kind of on the fence about doing the score bunny hunt or the Sunkern hunt. I need to do the score bunny one. The thing is I've already done a Masuda hunt for score bunny before, so I wasn't like super excited for it. I already have a 1 in Sword and Shield. Chrissy with the gifted membership, I appreciate you. C Grub, make sure you say thanks to Chrissy. This stupid OG blob of XP won't shine. What the heck are you talking about? I'm gray. Yeah, it's a sad time. Somebody called me out earlier today in one of my buddies' streams. I almost said Shining Sylveon. Shining Umbreon is a friend of the channel, and they called me out for not being a member in his channel, so I had to do that. I can't be green everywhere. But the problem is I can't get gifted memberships because I have a brand account. So that's my first world problem. I bred 300 plus Zorua eggs, and I forgot to give my the Hisuian Zorua and Everstone. Hate to hear it. You know, we've had a lot of people doing that too. A lot of people done goofing. I have this grape uncrustable for Calm here. Z Toxic with the gifted as well. I appreciate you, buddy. Who got that? Game Boy Cooler. That's crazy. The person who said that they were gray, Z Toxic said, I got you. Sniper, just 1 gifted membership, boom. That's crazy. Very nice. Not gray anymore. Are you excited for Decidueye raids? I really like Rowlet I've had so many shiny Rowlets and Legends, but I'm down with it. It's a Pokemon that I really like, so... Stream just started. There might not be many non-members here yet. That could be. I see a few gray names in here, though. We got a few. Let's not take away from Z-Toxic's perfect member goal aim. Lost mine on Tuesday. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Are gifted subs random or can you pick? You can only do them randomly on YouTube. I don't know if they're ever going to let you pick, because on Twitch you can. You can pick. I don't know. Just a limitation of the YouTubes. Hope you're all well tonight, Panna. I am. Hopefully everybody's doing well as well. And I'm stuttering tonight, so you're going to have to deal with that too. The humana-humanas. How long do they last? They last for 30 days, and then they go away. Wow, man. Welcome in. Hello. I'm a potato, a patata. Wood. It helps when the amount of possible targets is low. Yeah. Well, you know, when Shirk was old gray name, I felt like we had almost everybody with a membership, and Shirk was just cursed. We have a lot of lurkers, which is good. I appreciate you guys, but yeah, there are like a lot of lurkers who eat up those gifted memberships. They get them, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize there were so many gray names in here because they weren't chatting, you know. But it was crazy. Everybody got one before Shirk. Got a Fuecoco on my second egg. What the heck? The second Fuecoco said hi on the 17th. That's insanity. It's absolute insanity. We got ours on our 69th, which is still pretty good. My best hunt in this game was 8 eggs on the 8th. So, I can't complain. Every single hunt I've done has been under odds, so it's fine. I don't need to get them on, like, the 8th egg on a bunch of hunts, but if I'm, like, under odds by, you know, 100, 200 every single hunt, I think that's the way to do it. Still appreciate my gifted membership from Mel, yes. We have a lot of people who are super cool about gifting emotes, guys. Or emotes. It's basically that, right? Memberships. But yeah, we have a bunch of people who are very regular about gifting memberships. So make sure that you say thanks, even if it isn't just the day that you got it. Because it's cool. They don't have to do that. You see what I mean? Raze is here. Raze, I appreciate you. Let's get some bros. Some bros in the chat. I need to count those. Hold on. Boom. Raze, I appreciate you. Big Calm. Yeah, I got a Big Calm camera set up. I did that earlier. Literally forgot the person who bought me mine, and I feel bad. Well, I don't know that it pops it up for you either. Some people said that, like, at the top of the chat it shows it if you get a gifted membership, but some people I've heard, like, they don't see it. Raising the stakes. I'm gonna allow that. The calm jump scare, that's what it's there for. I can't just let you guys just be super chill all the time. We have to pop out occasionally and keep you on your toes. Calm monkey. One of these days. One of these days we need a filter. The corruption glitch is happening for anyone, no matter what, for Scarlet and Violet. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Alright, guys, we're already at our 100 like goal. I appreciate you guys killing it tonight. 150. You got it. I'm doing one with the monkeys. I didn't get the Scarlet and Violet Go glitch. Yeah, I didn't either. It's most people aren't. The only people that have reported it so far, it's like up to 12 people on Reddit, and there's no, like, video of it like happening or anything like that. So it's kind of weird. But you gotta think, there's millions of people who have this game, and 12 people have reported it. So I don't know. Like, I wouldn't stress it too much. Yeah, it's more than rare. 12 out of millions and millions. What are the sales figures for, like, Scarlet and Violet right now? I'm not saying that it's a good thing. It's 40 now. Okay, that's still, like, a super drop in the bucket. That could be, like, weird internet, bad power issues. It could be, like, a weird Switch dock thing. Like, I know that there were things with that. I would just say, like, I wouldn't not play the game because of that. And it does suck that we don't have any way to back it up. I'm not saying, like, that it's a good thing by any means, but it's a very, very small amount. You're basically winning the lottery. The bad lottery, if that happens to you. 100 people that have reported it. See, these are all different numbers so far, so that's kind of why I don't trust what's happening here. I need to see it's 100. All right, a few people have said 100. But, still, I don't know. Like, 100 out of however many millions of copies, like, people have is still a very small number. So, I don't know. I would just take that into consideration. Less than full-out shiny hunting. Yeah, a lot less. Can't back up on an SD card. You can't. Jeez, it's so stupid. This game, for whatever reason, you can't back up your save on, like, Nintendo Switch Online. You can't have your save on an SD card. You can't do any of that stuff. And it's because they don't want you to be able to duplicate items in Pokemon and stuff, which people just do anyways with, like, hacked Switches and stuff. So it's annoying. I'm not going to go on this tangent again, but yes, you can't do backup stuff for Pokemon. Yeah, they aren't with the times on that. It sucks. What does Shiny Sunkern look like? He has a little bit of a tan. Little bit of a tan. So Austin John Plays said it's like 100 people right now. So hold on. Let me do a little mathsies for you guys real quick. I'm going to pause my game just for a second. I want to see what the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sales are at right now. During launch weekend, it had accumulated 20.61 million lifetime sales. So it's higher than that. But in its first 6 weeks, it sold 20, we'll just round it down, 20 million is how many it sold. 100 out of 20 million. You got a pretty good chance that it isn't going to happen to you, is all I'm saying. Very good chance it does not happen to you. Just throwing it out there. Papusa boy. I've lost some weight by wearing bread on my head. It's a new loaf hat diet I'm trying. Oh, it's gonna be a long, long night. Bread diet. Still unfortunate. It is unfortunate. And I'm not trying to, like, detract from that. But I've seen some people posting and they're like, I'm not playing this game until this is fixed or whatever else. And, like, I wouldn't go that far, personally. And I have, I think, one of the most complete living dexes, like, out there right now. At least of any of, like, the streamers I've seen. I'm pretty high up there. So, even me, I'm rolling the dice. But yeah, you know, you gotta make your own call on that, because I won't just say everybody just needs to update it, and then one of the people in the community has it, and it's just like, well, you do have to weigh the pros and the cons on it, right? But I wouldn't want to not play this game for however long it takes for the update to come out. Like, that's gonna suck. What are you hunting? Right now I'm hatching Sunkern, and after this we got some other things we're gonna hunt. Do you like cheese? Oh, also, can I be unbanned from your Discord? Why did you get banned? And what is your name on Discord? I guess we'll have to see what the reasoning is. And I do like cheese. Just to clarify on the other side of that. Wasn't going to play it until it was home compatible. Why? Why? That just seems like kind of a long wait. Imagine paying $35 for DLC and get excited for butterflies, and then the game file gets deleted. Well, I didn't pay $35 for that. I haven't actually bought it yet. But, yeah, I mean, it sucks. It sucks that that happened, for sure. Papusa Boy has learned a new skill. Triabetes? What are you talking about? What is going on in here tonight? What kind of cheese? I feel like I'm pretty basic on the cheese situation. I like a good sharp cheddar, a good, like, real mozzarella. There's this place in town here that does, I'm gonna say this and you guys are gonna get all mad, but like margarita pizza, which is just, you know, it's mozzarella, red sauce, and basil is like what it is. Very simple pizza, but the cheese and the dough and everything is so good. It's like when you have a really, really high quality for each of those things, you like don't need that much. Oh God, it's so good. Pizza, exactly. I was banned because I said my teacher's name and other stuff. Oh, yeah, that's not a good look. I remember this. This was a long time ago. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it. Classic. Classic. Pizza by Alfredo's. Is that like the name of a pizza place that you're talking about? Because that's not what I'm talking about. The sauce is the most important thing on a pizza. I could see that. Yeah. Especially on... I feel like some places make it like way too sweet, which kind of kills it for me. So yeah, I think the sauce is something that like affects everybody, right? Like the dough, the cheese, and the sauce, like the three primary components of basically any pizza. Although they've been kind of going weirdo mode with pizza for a bit now. Are you happy tonight? I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy overall. Quick question, do you know the ratio of leave points to money in this very broken game? Leave points. Oh, league points. League points and money are exactly the same number. So like 100 Poké Dollars is 100 league points. Joe Mama, welcome in. Do you like seafood? I know that this is a joke that you're trying to throw out there. I don't really like seafood. I'm just gonna tell you right now. There's something about the stonk. The stonk of seafood not appealing to me. And the things that aren't fish are just like big ocean bugs, and I don't look at that, I don't smell that, and I think, yum. The problem is that fish is like pretty good for you. So I'm picking my poison on that. Do you have a... I do not know what that is, Pierce. Do not know what that is. My membership, poor Joe Mama. No more emotes for Joe Mama. What's your favorite pasta dish? My wife is a big Alfredo person. Favorite pasta? There's this little hole in the wall spot that we used to go to in my hometown, but they don't have it here, unfortunately. But regular, like spaghetti with red sauce, is kind of like my deal. I really like ravioli too, which also a deal. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I'm good. I'm on day 4 of looking for Sandygast. Really? I feel like it's not too tough. Ground sandwich should narrow it down completely. There's like the beach near Porto Marinata is only Sandygast, I think, if you do a ground sandwich. And I think Ghost also works. I think either one would work. And if it rains, it'll also like dissolve all of the regular ones. The shiny one won't do that. But yeah. A fear of failure or defeat. I mean, I feel like phobia is not what I have. I'm not like super scared of that stuff, but I obviously don't want to fail or lose, you know? Captain Felix, I appreciate you, buddy. Been doing Ghost level 2. That should be fine. Do you have a shiny charm too? The beach near Lavencia worked for me. Near Lavencia. Oh, yeah. That's where I actually got mine. I wasn't hunting for it either. He just popped up. We were looking for Marini. There it is. Yeah. I can't even read that. I don't want to say that and like mess it up really bad because I can't even say Pokemon names without you guys freaking out. So was told today about the shiny not melting. Yeah. Although you can't really influence the weather, which sucks. So if it happens, neat, but the odds are that it's probably not going to be raining most of the time. It'd be really cool if you did like rain dance, if it actually like lingered in the level for a little bit. Got legends and got a Zorua from a Wonder Trait. Very nice. Failed my first shiny Dratini. Pink Noodle. Forgot how to float. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Lotad Best Boy, yes or yes. I'm a big fan, personally, of the Lotad. Got the Hisuian Zorua without the charm. You were doing Masuda though, right? I think that as far as like all the hunting methods go, if you don't have the charm, Masuda is like the way. Because your odds are still so good. It's 1 in 683 instead of 1 in 512, which is worse. But it's so much better than your like 1 in 4096 odds that you have without the charm. So it's like a humongous upgrade. Second page of the Jirachi research is insane. You got a best buddy, 10 Pokemon. Yeah. See, here's my problem, is during all of my Pokemon Go lifespan, I have had one Pokemon as my buddy for a very long time, and I never swapped it out. I just had a shiny Shadow Charizard, and I never changed him out. And you can give, like, you can swap it like 20 times a day, right? I should probably be doing that, because I can, like, get the hearts on multiple at a time, I think, right? So that's what I need to do, and that's what you need to do. It just takes forever to get Best Buddy. Bought the DLC today, very nice. Started reading that as, I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say the name of that village. How do you guys say that? Kakariko? You could say Kakariko. How do you guys say that? The village with the Sheikah. Favorite Mega Evolution is Banette, I think. Banette. I really like Sableye as well. I think Banette. I just really like Banette. Have the Shadow Shiny Charizard too? Very nice. Yeah, no, I was always just flexing that on Zombies as a hobby. He was a little salty about that, so that's the reason that I used it. Kakariko. Good old Kakariko. Kakariko. Oh, so that's how you guys say it. You say Kakariko. 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 You're not actually hunting Sunkern. What do you mean? He's a cute little dude. He's just a little sunburned sunflower seed. You can't get him anywhere else. Like, you can find encounters of him one at a time. It's a nightmare. I have to do this. Shiny Mega Metagross, best Mega. You know what? I really like Metagross, and I really like its shiny. I feel like its Mega isn't that cool. As a Metagross stan, I have a big day ahead of me tomorrow, so I'm just going to lurk until I fall asleep, Papusa. Good luck with whatever you got going on. And it's all good. You lurk. Bonk the olive between boxes for luck. You know what? I haven't bonked it since the last box. We should do that. Alright, we'll go bonk the olive. You know what? I'm surprised that we all kind of agreed on this. We were all pretty close. Kakariko. So here's the thing. Those two words in Spanish added together, not great. It's not a good look for a city name. Let me just tell you that right now. Burnt sunflower seed. That's what we need. He's just a little toasted. Rookie D, Picket Peck, or Fletchender? Rookie D. You kidding me? Of course Rookie D. Chris, welcome in. Dante. Random hunting here. What are you're just randomly walking around looking for shinies? It's kind of nice not having a target, honestly. That's all I could think about. Yeah, it's not a great city name. I love Mega Metagross. I don't know. Like, he's fine. I don't hate him. But he's not like... All he does is his arms go like that. Like his four little arm leg things. Baked Voldemort. Hello to you. What's going on? But Toucanon is cool, though. I prefer it over Talonflame. I actually don't. Like, Toucan Sam is fine. But Talonflame is sweet. And Talonflame has a cool cry, too. Yeah, I definitely, if I had to pick, it's like the Rookie D line, for sure, is like my top. And then the Fletchender line, and then the Toucan Sam line. But they're all, like, pretty good. I don't hate any of them, but it's definitely the bottom of those three for me. Ceruledge or Armarouge? Ceruledge. Armarouge has got this, like, Ronald McDonald theme going on, and I'm not really a huge fan of that. Got a shiny Psyduck earlier? Thanks for the shiny luck. That's all you. But I'm glad you got the duck. I'm a little new to shiny hunting. What would you say is the best method? I mean, random encounters is the way in this game. You just get a lot of encounters. So, and don't fast travel anywhere. Just run around a bunch. But do you have the shiny charm yet, Phantom? Because that makes a humongous difference in wild encounters. Ceiling Cat with the $10. The second, I still don't know how to say this. Anguis taught my GM the concept of general coverage in the workplace. General coverage. So now I'm off. The Grandmaster will require me to leave at 8 p.m. though. Well, you know what? You got a little bit of time. Ceiling Cat, good to see you. I hope things are going well. I know that you were having some work-related issues recently, so hopefully things have chilled out a little bit. Bunny, we'll get you pinned up. I appreciate you guys. Already at a 200 like goal. What's your least favorite Mega? You know, I can't really think of one that I hate. I'm thinking through the list. Ongway? What? Ongui? Ongui. Ongui? I don't know. I feel like I'm just... There's no way I'm getting this right. It's not going to happen. Audino. Gotta leave. Joe Mama, we'll see you around. What is your absolute favorite shiny of every game in Gen? That's tough to think of every single one individually. Ditto, Gen 1. Gen 2... I'd have to look. Wobbuffet, maybe, is pretty good. I really like Skarmory, too. Gen 3, I think, is Metagross. After, like, Gen 2 and 3, I'm not sure if I could just say it right off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Over, under, Shiny Spiritomb at 200 eggs. Baked Voldemort, I don't want to be the guy to just go with the odds and bet against you here. But I would definitely say over. There's so much more chance for it to be over. I really hope that you get it under, though. See, I'm going to be a believer for you. Under. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to bet on the odds. We're going to bet on you. If you say T-Tar, I really like T-Tar. It's shiny. It's just okay. Like, it's alright. It has a cool, like, sandstone color theme thing. The drama has smoothed out. Luckily, it's pronounced Onguis. 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 Am I saying that right? Shiny Dracloak spawned way out of reach in the wall. You should be able to lock onto it with ZL and then throw a Pokeball at it. I think you should be able to do that. And then it'll teleport into, like, bounds and battle you. That works most of the time. I'm at 115 at the moment. You're going over 200. I hate to break it to you. I don't want to be that guy. You didn't give me all of the information here. There's only 85 left. I still hope that you get it before 200. I don't know. Do you know how many Pokemon spawn in the overworld now? It didn't really make a noticeable difference for me with the 1.2 update. It still seems like it's like 15, which is what it always was. Any thoughts on the new glitch that erases data? I love it. It's great. Good addition to the game. It's a new game plus mode. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks that it's a thing. We were talking about that earlier. It's very rare. Very, very rare. Like, the odds of anybody in this chat, if we all updated at the same time, it's just, like, astronomical that any of us would actually hit the odds to get that. It's, like, very, very bad shiny hunting. Yeah. You see the odds there? 0.000005. Really, really, like, not gonna happen. So I would not stress it. Just make sure that your Switch is, like, plugged in when you update. Don't be plugged into, like, some weirdo third-party dock. Don't do that. That was a thing where Switches were, like, bricking for a little bit. They would do, like, firmware updates, and for some reason the power switching, the way the, like, power adapter for the Switch works, is it changes the, like, voltage and amperage or whatever on the fly. And the bootleg docks, they don't do that. So I just be careful. With all of the other glitches, what's one more? What's one more? Throw it onto the pile. Yeah, that's a feature. The Dracloak is too far to lock on. I think I should just consider it a fail. If you save your game and reset, it might relocate a little bit. You might try that too. I wouldn't give it away. I would try everything I could. Not shiny hunting Vivian till we get Pokemon home. Alright. It's fine. For me, I don't want to have all of my Pokemon in home anyways, because it's really annoying to have to, like, back out of the game, go into home, pull things in, save the game, go back into the game. Like, there's a lot of steps. I just wish that we could, access Pokemon Bank from the menus, which, I don't know, maybe we can do that. Maybe when it updates, that'll be a cool new thing. I don't know if I think it would, because the boxes barely even function, but like, it'd be cool. Maybe Gen 10. All of your boxes are in Pokemon Home, or something like that. You know what I mean? Save and reset until it spawns close enough. Yeah, I think you might be able to. We'll see how it goes. I've never been in that situation before. How does one bred? Who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah, Raze is a Premier Ball too. Baller. Do you think that they should add me to the game Kermit? Yeah, sure. Why not? The more the merrier. You're asking too much for them to try something like that. I don't think I am. I really don't think I am. They could integrate with a service that they run. They could make that happen. Got a Combee outbreak tonight. I feel like that's going to be your best bet if you want a shiny female Combee. But do you want the Combee as a female, or do you just want it to evolve into a Vespiquen? Because I feel like hunting Vespiquen on its own is actually easier than getting the female Combee. That's just me. Was I the only one who noticed the Premier Ball? We have a couple Premier Ballers in the chat. We have Raze. We have my wife, my beautiful wife. I don't know if we have any other Premier Ballers. Does this game have mass release yet? It does not. Does not. Y'all complain too much. I mean, I get why people are stressed about potentially losing their entire save. Like, I get that. I stole your pizza, welcome in. I've decided I'ma go for it. Go for it. Calm and saving the marriage. I haven't ordered the frames yet. Any thoughts on the new DLC? They didn't really show much. So I don't really have many thoughts. There aren't really a lot of thoughts in here normally anyways, but like, related to the DLC, we didn't see a lot, so I don't know. No idea. Are there any Scarlet and Violet shinies you wish looked different? Yeah, quite a few of them actually. I feel like this generation had some kind of weak shinies. I mean, I guess every gen has them, but like Ceruledge and Armarouge were pretty weak, and the pre-evolution, what is it? Charcadet. Charcadet as well. Just kind of weak. What else? The mice. Tandemouse and stuff definitely could have been something. Even if they just gave him like red eyes, kind of like a mouse, you know? I think that would have been fine. Like a little noticeable, a little more recognizable. Who else is a bad one? What's another bad shiny in this game? I'm trying to think. Because there were a few, I feel like. A few of them that weren't, oh, Gimme Ghoul and Golden Go. If you haven't seen those yet, you can't get them right now, but like, they're rough. Getting a shiny Vespiquen is like, I could get that, but shiny female Combee is like, ooh, that's rare. I get that. I do get that. Because I also did that hunt. So I know what you mean. Tauros. Oh yeah, Tauros. We spent a lot of time on those stupid Tauros too. We have one of the regular ones, and then one of the fire and water ones as well. Are you able to see my chats? I am, Kermit. I am. The big dog I kind of want to change. That at least is like a pretty big color change, and I feel like it fits the typing of the dog and stuff. And maybe you don't like the blue or purple or whatever, but it is pretty noticeable, I feel like. Golden Go's shiny is bad. It is. It's terrible. You gotta have that Calm Boo Boo Keys luck. Nobody wants the Calm Boo Boo Keys luck. Trust me. Been too scared to play because of the save file wipe glitch. I wouldn't stress it. The percentage is crazy. Mel keeps posting it in the chat. It's like... It's kind of nonsense. Like 100 total people have reported it, and there's tens of millions of copies of this game out there. So I just... It's very, very rare that you're gonna see that, but I guess it's not zero. But I feel like this save wipe thing could potentially be like 100 times in any game. Like any game that has 20 million units sold in the first 6 weeks, they push an update. I feel like there's a small chance that any update could do that and break the game or mess up your save or something like that. Like 100 people, that's such a small number in the like grand scheme of it all, that I feel like that's like it could happen with anything almost. I don't know. Like to me, there's got to be a certain number of cases that could potentially fail, right? What do you think the meaning of life is? Who knows? Who knows? Just got a shiny Wooper. First shiny of my random hunt. Very nice. Yeah, good old pooper. It seems like it might have something to do with connecting the Go app. Yeah, although some people got it when they updated to 1.2, which is what introduced the Go thing. So it doesn't seem like it's related to that 100%. People had it without doing the Pokemon Go stuff, so... It's not moving. I'm going ahead and saying it's a shiny fail. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. Oxford spittin' facts. What did Oxford say? Did I miss an Oxford message? Meaning of life equals calm and collecting streams. I don't know. I appreciate you though. I don't know if it's that cool. Doesn't Game Freak just use an algorithm to make the shiny forms? They said that they did that back before Gen 5, I think. Like up to Gen 4, they did that. And then they started, or maybe it was Gen 6. Maybe it was Gen 6. The Pokemon designers got to pick what the shinies were, is what they've said in like interviews and stuff. So, I don't know. Some of them, I can't imagine that the designers signed off on it, like Golden Go, and they're just like, okay, how about we change the lines of the coins on his stomach? And they're like, oh yeah, that's it. I love calmly collecting. I do as well. Glad you guys dig hanging out. Cake is the meaning of life. We going Portal right now? Is that what we're doing? That is a myth about the shiny colors. They've always been picked. Dr. Lava confirmed that. Really? I swear that I heard about that on a Did You Know Gaming thing, which is like, usually the Pokemon ones were like backed by Dr. Lava. So I'm kind of surprised about that. I don't know. I can't imagine why some of these shinies were like handpicked to be as ugly as they were. AI chose the Golden Go shiny. We're gonna blame the AI. We don't want it to be actual humans signing off on that. This is why I like the idea of my game getting edited after I bought it. Everyone knows a longer piece of software is worked on, the less bugs are in it. That's a fact. That is true. But in this case, it got edited and some people reported like sketchy issues. But I feel like with any big publisher, it's kind of a... Calm doesn't usually say words like this, but there's a phrase, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's where it is. I think we can all live with a little occasional word. And that's where they're stuck, right? Like if they do something and it potentially causes like 100 people out of 20 million to have an issue, bad guys. But if they don't do any updates and the game is running like just the worst thing ever, which it's still, you know, it's pretty bad, and they don't update it, then they're also the bad guy. There's no real right answer here, unfortunately, as a big bad company, you know? Feel good exam, I'm sorry to say it, but you're gonna go first thing immediately, a little trip to the Shadow Realm. I clicked the button. Gotta be careful, guys. Don't be spamming. He said the D word. There might be worse ones. Calm is rambling again. Yeah. Alright. More Sunkerns. My poor sensitive ears, I know. I know, guys. I let you down. I'll make my apology video later. He didn't do anything. He said hi 6 times in chat. Back to back to back. Rapid fire. You said what now? I said nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary. You can up and say Cocorico. You can say up Cocorico Creek. Cocorico Creek. Ah. You'll love to see it. What's your favorite female evolution Pokemon? Like, one that's specifically a female evolution? I'm trying to think of all of them. I guess Salazzle? I don't know. There's only a few that I can think of. I can think of Salazzle, Vespiquen. Does Hatterene and things that are only female count? I don't know. Jamie, welcome in. First Jalissa, now this. I know. I'm really... It's a me problem. Is it easier to find shinies in this game? Because I found like 3 just randomly. The thing about it is you encounter so many Pokemon in this game just like walking around. So the odds are the same as like the previous games. But you just, in previous games, if you didn't want to battle things, you would avoid going into the grass because you didn't want to have to deal with that. In this, they're still spawning all around you and you're seeing them, right? So that's why it is easier, but the odds are the same. So if you imagined if every single battle in Sword and Shield you saw 5 Pokemon at a time, you would see a lot of shinies. If everything in that game was a horde battle, like the 3DS ones, well, they weren't all like that, but you know what I mean. If you had 5 chances, like 5 rolls every single time, suddenly your odds look pretty good, right? Am I having a stroke? The chat is weird tonight. No, it's weird. Why Masuda Sunkern? Amoeba, because you cannot find this thing in, like, any outbreaks. In the wild, it's, like, super rare for some reason. There's just, like, not a good place to hunt it. Getting bullied for liking Pokemon. They say I'm childish. Well, I wouldn't listen to what others have to say about hobbies that you have. So, when I was younger, let me tell you a story about young Calm. And something that I wish I could have changed about myself back in the day. I loved Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that stuff when I was in, like, elementary school, whatever. And up through 5th grade, that was the cool thing. Everybody liked it. It was just like a known fact. Like everybody was down with it. And then I got into middle school, and suddenly it wasn't cool to like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And Old Calm wasn't secure enough in himself to just do what he wanted to do. So 3 years of middle school, I just pretended like I didn't like that stuff. And it was like a back alley deal. Whenever you'd be trading Yu-Gi-Oh cards or like talking about Pokemon games, like I got Ruby and Sapphire, and I was like, I can't tell anybody about this. Nobody can find out. Like, I was just such a dweeb about it, and I wish that I was more like secure in myself and who I am. To just be like, yeah, I like it. Shut up. I don't want to hang out with you. Like, why do I want to hang around you if you don't like what I like, but you're just gonna like treat me like trash because I like something? Like, I got out of like a lot of things that I liked in middle school, and then in high school I kind of started bouncing back and like doing things that I liked, and just like I'll hang out with the people that are down with what I like, and even if they don't like it, like I'm still gonna do my thing. Started going down that path, and that's, in my opinion, what you should do. And plus now Pokemon is like a lot more acceptable, I feel like. I hope he reads my poem, Kermit. I will just let you know right now, if you're posting big long things, it's kind of tough sometimes, especially when I'm on a tangent. I see a Sunkern poem there, a nice paragraph. We're at 185. What are... Oh. Okay, we have a 200 like goal. Don't mess with me, guys. I went through literally the same, gave up all of my Pokemon stuff. It sucks because I know a lot of people had that same kind of situation that I had. But yeah, just do what you want to do, as long as it isn't like hurting anybody, whatever, right? Like, it's not just for Pokemon, for anything. Do what you want to do. Find your people. You'll be a lot happier for it if you do that. Imagine having hobbies. Yeah. Imagine. Middle and high school were the worst years of my life. I could definitely see how that could be a thing. Just everybody was so not sure of who they were and what they were. And so they kind of outwardly would bug other people about it for some reason, for their own like insecurities. That's basically how it goes. It is what it is. Pokemon animation in general are cool now. Yeah, they kind of have bounced back, haven't they? None of my friends liked Pokemon, so I introduced one to Pokemon. There's no way that they don't know about it, right? Like, at all? Now they're like me. Very nice. They should make it, killing Shiny brings your Mon to level 100. Oh, give you like a bunch of experience? I don't know. I guess that's a thing. We only have 10 more Sunkerns. Happened to me freshman year in college, kind of why I missed out on the Gen 5 and 6 shenanigans. When was Gen 5 for me? It was kind of like college-y time too. Gen 4, what year was that? Trying to think when that would have been for me, because I think I was playing Gen 4 in high school, and at that point it was like a little bit more like alright again in high school, just because I found my people, you know. Killing a shiny with your non-shiny Pokemon gets it partially shiny. That sounds like a lot of work. They're like, no. Pokemon Go is actually good for meeting new friends. I have never, ever seen anybody else playing Pogo in the wild, doing raids and stuff. I wish I could find people doing that. because I would like to do some raids, like IRL. Because the remote raid passes I cannot afford. Can't do it. Pokemon Blue came out when I started college. Played the kids' games anyways. EJ, you'll love to see it. So we're a little bit different time-wise. But you know what? I think that no matter what, like... Whoops. Oh, what the heck? We have one more. My favorite food is bacon. Love to see it. Sounds like shiny hunting with more steps. Yeah, you have a shininess level. We don't want that. Afternoon calm. Hoping. I almost said hopefully twice. Went hope. Hoping today is the day for the shiny starters and a Charmander. Currently over odds. Good luck. I've found a bunch of copies of those things, so I'm going to send you a little bit of luck. Happy 2 a.m. Yeah, not 2 a.m. for me, but I know we got people all over the place here. A lot of Pogo in Florida, not here. Well, you know, there might be. I don't think I'm in the right spot for it. Overodds is very common. Conman is what you said. Conman. Crocheting a sweater for my cinnamon roll Build-A-Bear. Stuffing him at my birthday party. So you like just bought the skin of a Build-A-Bear and then you put it together during the party? Is that a thing? You buy the skin and the Build-A-Guts and you just make him there? Interesting. I mean, I didn't realize that they would sell them like that, but I guess it makes sense. Like, if you can sew it yourself. Yeah, I could see it. Would make legends and starters easier to get. You mean for the shininess level thing? Yeah, I still don't know that I am down with that. Baked Voldemort, what are you talking about right now? Is this me? Am I the one saying this? Wait. Build-A-Bear has a Growlithe? Took a break from Violet today and played Arceus. Got a shiny random Quillfish. Very nice. You know, I've been playing Legends on the side to try to get my save up to snuff on my second Switch. So that's what I've been doing off hours, besides like breeding to get the eggs and releasing and doing all that stuff. But yeah, 2 months. Always great to catch a stream. Lapras, I appreciate you being here. Used to be the vice president of a college Pokemon club. We have had over 100 members. Very nice. I told you I met one of my best buddies in college because I was playing Pokemon. So asked my mom for a Teddy Ursa Build-A-Bear plush and it was like $60. Yeah. Build-A-Bear's wild. It ain't cheap. Neoflor, welcome in. Done with my workout? Pokemon time. Pumping the iron, now it's time to catch the shinies. Needed something to watch while shiny hunting in red and blue. My eyes are still adapting to the color. That is a nightmare. That's like 1 in 65,000 odds, right? You have to get the IVs perfect. Alright. We didn't get Sunkern. What can you do? If my Dracloak fail ends up in a short, I may see that blue and gold dragon again. You'll get another one. They're all over the place in Violet. You will find another one. What are you hunting in red and blue right now, Ramen? Done pumping iron. Time to pump. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Growlithe's cape. In the Build-A-Bear thing? I was kind of wondering what they would do for, like, clothes, because that's always what they do, is they upsell you. They say to dress up the thing. Kind of want a Chansey Squishmallow. Yeah, there's a, these things look Very different. God, Igglybuff is cursed. What? Oh, it's at 1 HP. I was like, there's no way that's shiny. Hold on, let's swap out the Pokemans. Alright. Not alright. We need the rest of the squad. This kernel is about to pop. I can feel it. There are no more kernels. Lapras, you hate to see it. There are no more kernels. Posted a pic of my Build-A-Bear skin in general. I don't love that phrase at all, actually. I wish I didn't have to know that phrase. Didn't have to read it. Didn't have to live it. I don't really need these things, but I feel like at some point I would just really like to find one of these and be able to visually tell. Because I have one. I couldn't see it because it was so deep in the grass. I guess like this. And I didn't have anything to compare it against. It would just be nice for my eagle eyes to be able to pick out the Igglybuffs. I'm new to the channel, rad, well welcome in. If you like just kind of chill shiny hunting vibes, you'll like it here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for our thumbnail hunt now. Now that we are officially shiny sunkernless. Getting a shiny at 512 encounters is like 63%. There you go. Worms is the math guy. I don't call it skin, I call it a carcass. Both of those, not great. Shiny, what you talking about? OMG shiny, yeah, something like that. Alright, we're gonna look for the Goth. We're gonna do a light gold 250, guys, I appreciate you. We're popping off. Alright, we're gonna do a Psychic Sammy, and we're gonna try to find it here. I was kind of looking at this spot, and it seems okay. I'm not, like, super convinced that it's, like, a perfect spot, but it's okay. Just okay. Hold on, sorry, my, chat was behind. Walk into building a bear, like, just the skin for me, thanks. I'll just take the skin. I make couches out of Build-A-Bear skin. That seems like a very expensive couch. Somebody was saying it was like 60 bucks, right? That is a pricey couch. High end. And then your couch is like looking at you, have like a Growlithe face, you know? Alright, Psychic Sammy. 2 onion prosciutto, we got this. Yeah, I don't love the thought of the Growlithe skin staring at me like that. Not a big fan of that. Do double sweet or double sour, man. We are getting low. Alright. Psychic Sammy, let's see how this goes. I want a shiny Breloom now. It's a very good shiny. Definitely worth it. It's a little annoying to hunt. I got it first try on mine, but you know, a lot of people I've heard have kind of had issues with it because if you do a grass sandwich, which boosts the Shroomish and the Breloom, both of them, you get a bunch of other spawns outside of Medali. And if you do a fighting sandwich, you will get Primeape and Breloom spawns, which will still have a bunch of Shroomish, but the Shroomish don't get a shiny boost. So it's like kind of a pick your poison deal. I personally was doing a fighting sandwich there, and I found a Shroomish, which is like full charm odds, you know, so I got lucky. But if you want to have a Breloom, which is like a really good catching Pokemon, it can learn Spore, but you have to teach it Spore as a Shroomish. It can't learn it as a Breloom. So you have to catch a shiny Shroomish, level it to like level 30 or 40 or something. I forget what it is. I think it's 30. and then it learns Spore, and then you can evolve it. If you evolve it, you can't relearn it, I guess. Unless they fix that. I'll be shocked if anyone understands that reference. Wild build a bear. Wild build. Yeah. Just like that. Alright, we're looking for the Gothitas. Hey, Calm, sorry I'm late. No, you're all good. We just finished hatching eggs, and now we are looking for the Gothitas. Although, they're kind of tough to spot. So, we can't really do picnic resets here, because what happens is we get a bunch of family spawns of other things. So we're kind of just running around hoping that they spawned. This is actually looking kind of worse than when I was testing this earlier, if I'm being honest here. These things look pretty uncommon. We have a... Hold on. We have encounter, right? Yeah. We got it. Okay, we need to stand kind of like in a weird spot, I think. I think this is going to be like the Petalil location. Yeah. God, but there's so many things spawning all over the place here. And then maybe we do this. We like walk into town and walk back out. Why are there so many rock guys here? There's one Gothita. This is a nightmare. I would have liked to get an outbreak for this, but it's just like... I don't know. A lot of these things are very, very rare. But these specifically, I feel like stand out pretty well. They turn kind of like, instead of a purple, they're more of like a pinkish color, so I think I should be able to see it. And hopefully it's easier than Gothita, because Gothita was brutal. We failed one, and we got the shiny immediately after, so it wasn't too bad, but it was a sketchy situation. And I'm gonna have to be careful with these too, because they like, if I walk too close over this way, you see they all despawn, so we need to tread carefully. We destroyed them. Didn't mean the question mark. I didn't see anything that just happened. Didn't see anything. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the poor little Gothitas just running around in the desert for some reason. Out in like the mountainy desert. This is not what I would think would be a Gothita spot, but I guess it is. Is Sinistea Psychic type too? Is it like Ghost Psychic, or is it just Ghost? Because I'm forgetting why I didn't go to Alfornada for this. There was like some reason that I didn't go there, and I can't really remember why. Because you can get Gothita over there too. It's just Ghost. Are there other Psychic types over in Alfornada, like running around? I'm trying to think of why I didn't go there. Espathra, oh. I mean, those aren't family spawns, though. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Just Espathra. Metatite, but not next to the town. And I'm pretty sure that Gothita spawns with Gothita. Or with Gothita, not Gothita. I think. Or is it just Gothita that spawns out there? I'm trying to remember what the heck is going on over there. But I'm pretty sure that there's Gothita spawns there too. Goths would never hang out in the desert. You know, the desert Goths, they're gonna be a thing. These ones are just starting the trend. The little baby Goths, they just aren't accepted anywhere right now. Eventually, it's gonna happen. They're gonna find their people, just like us playing Pokemon. They're just looking for their peeps. Right now, they're in the middle of the desert, but they don't know. They be learning. You know, this is still not as bad as some of the other hunts I've done. Just throwing it out there. Like, we still do see quite a few of these things, so. Somebody's getting dunked on, apparently. Shiny Smeargle is making its annual appearance in Pogo. You get 5 encounters a day with Snapshot. Okay. So I will do those tonight. I appreciate you letting me know. I saw so many people posting pictures of them getting a Shiny Smeargle, and I'm like, is there like some like spotlight hour thing that I missed, or like what is going on? So that makes sense. So I've done my 1 for the day. I'll do 4 more tonight. I'll need to remember that, because Shiny Smeargle is sweet. Goth's going to Death Valley. Yeah, see, that's the most, like, the darkest place to be. Death Valley? That sounds super goth. They're like, oh, wait. Oh, wait, it's actually just a desert? Well, we already signed up for the trip. Might as well stay here. Trying to look at the rest of these things. I don't want to fail any other shinies. I don't really care about anything else here, but, you know, we're still mainly looking for the little Gothitas. Megan, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Are you? No. So, I told you guys I've been playing Legends a bit recently, and now it has ruined me on these controls. Basically, every control in Legends is different than this game. Jump is B on this, but when you're on your, like, deer thing in Legends, B is your dash button, and jump is Y. But in this game, Y is open your map. So what I keep doing is pushing B and then Y to try and dash and then jump. And what I do is I don't jump, or I start a jump, and then I do like a jump cancel with my map. And it's really, really killing me. So I'm like, you know when you start manually breathing when somebody reminds you of that, and it's like you are now manually breathing, and you're like in control of it for a minute? That's basically what I'm at right now. I'm manually controlling. There's no muscle memory going on here at all. Click up to save. My blunder was returning to Legends. What? Click up to save was my blunder when returning to Legends. Click up to save. Oh, up is the menu. Yeah. What does up do in this? Okay, it's the camera thing. Yeah, I could see that if you're walking around not on your motorcycle, they at least made it nice. It's a feature that you can't open up the camera while you're on your motorcycle. That keeps you from being your own worst enemy. Why now I'm manually breathing? I just, you know. If I have to manually control, you have to manually breathe. This is a two-way street. This situation that we have going on here. Catch a shiny Miraidon. I wish I could. If they would let me hunt it, you know I would be. You know that we'd be going for it. I'm hoping that eventually they don't just give it out and they let us actually hunt for it. But something tells me that it's just going to be some, like, GameStop thing. Like it always is, you know? There's no way that it isn't that. I'm wondering if going in and out of the town is maybe better. Like, I just kind of go over this way and then walk away. Get a couple here. Yeah, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the play. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to be able to see immediately or not. Like, that one's too far. I have to, like, actually attack that to check. It isn't. But it was already dead. Oh my god. I thought that said a Gothita eye for a minute, and it did say Gothita eye. But there was another word, eyelash. Gothita eyelash is a much nicer thing to get from KOing a Gothita than a Gothita eye. I was very concerned. Shiny Gibble giveaway. Very nice. Elite Red, I appreciate the good luck. Hopefully we get one of these tonight. We're kind of at the point where we need a lot of like really tough hunts now, so I feel like the total number of shinies is going to be a little bit lower than it used to be, but we're going quality over quantity. That's the name of the game. Yeah, free Gothita eyes. Free eyes. It wasn't free, let me just tell you. Gothita unfortunately had to pay for that. If you get it, I will do a flip. Big if true. Big if true. Better be doing the flip. We're going to have to get proof of that. Should I give away something? If you have some extra things, feel free. Feel free to do that. I know we have a lot of people in the chat that are super cool about doing giveaways and all that stuff. Helping the community out. Looking at the little goths. The goth babies. I'm still... Has anybody actually found one of these? Has anybody done a Gothita hunt yet? Or found one running around? Because I don't know. In the picture, it looks like it's pretty pink and not, like, purpley like this. So it seems like it would be pretty noticeable. But I'm not super sure. I did. EB, welcome in. Rowan, was it noticeable when it was out in the wild? Or did you have to, like, kind of look? Dude, if I could just get all of the spawns here. Like, run away. Maybe I go on the corner here? God, we get all of these family spawns when we do this. Because they have... I know they have red eyes, but it would be nice if I didn't have to rely on the eyes. I didn't know what was going on with that one. Eating a berry. It's not super noticeable, but it's noticeable if you're paying attention. Alright. So, Calm has to pay attention, which is not a good sign. Not usually a good strong suit for Calm. But we'll try our best. Gotta be paying attention. Well, I'm looking close. And we have pretty good, like, shiny odds on this thing. Even if we just get this on this sandwich, like, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. And then the nice thing about this is it doesn't matter what form of this Pokemon we get after we get the baby form, right? Because we can evolve into Gothita. That's the last form that I will need of this, like, evolution line. So, as long as we get this one, then we're golden. Golden Gamer, welcome in. We've got a box of extra shinies I gotta trade at some point. Well, feel free to do that if you ever want to do giveaways in here, or if you want to... occasionally, we have the mods doing giveaways as well. And I know some people have donated to those as well. So whatever you're comfortable with, or if you want to trade them and you want to get some things, the Discord, you can do some trading over there. So feel free, either way. I personally, and I feel like probably a lot of you guys, don't necessarily trade for shinies for your, like, your collection or anything, but, you know, you can still get some cool stuff for them, right? Nice trade material. How's it going tonight, Ramen Man? It is going very well. We're trying to find a Shiny Gothita right now. That isn't going super spicy, but we're trying. It's gonna happen eventually. But it's kind of a slow and steady hunt. You just have to look super close. And you know, we did this with, what's it called? With, Applin as well. And it worked out right at the very end of the sandwich. We got it just looking at the trees. We weren't doing an outbreak, which I know is the easier method. But it's kind of cool finding it without any help from, like, an outbreak with the odds and stuff. We just spotted it in the tree. It wasn't just walking around on its own. He was just kind of cruising. New boot goofing. But yeah, he was hanging out up in the tree. The ones that are in the shadows really mess with me. because they look like a pretty different color. Like, this looks very pink instead of purple. Like, that to me, I would definitely think was shiny. Until I saw the eyes. And then I knew it wasn't. But, you know, lighting in this game is a bit of a curse. I was going to say blessing and a curse, but I can't think of a time where the lighting really helped me. I can only think of times when it was like, God, this lighting is the worst. Yeah, I think going just from here to here is maybe the play. Blue eyes? Yeah. I feel like the eyes are the only way I'm going to spot this thing. What I felt like hunting Stonejourner. You know, I thought that that was going to be easier to spot than it was. And it wasn't too bad, but it kind of took a while. It's actually pretty easy to narrow down Stonejourner, but it took kind of a long time for us to get it. I don't know why. We've had a few hunts that are like, were just a little cursed for us. Everybody has one that just took way longer than it should have, and all that good stuff. We're gonna get some eyelashes as long as we're here. They seem like they kind of spawn on that hill a lot. That one was not happy that I took its friend's eyelashes. Was very unhappy. Definitely hunt as many things as possible at night. Yeah, but there's some shinies that are like tougher to see at night. I've noticed too. Things that go kind of like blue, like bluish or purplish. When it's nighttime, they all look bluish and purplish, especially like the slight difference ones. So I feel like it's kind of a mixed bag. I don't always have a surefire, you know, I always hunt at night or I always hunt at daytime. It really depends on the Pokemon for me. So, but yeah, I think in general, probably nighttime for me too, because the daytime, I don't know, that lighting is rough. I don't think any of those are shiny, but there's... Okay. There's a bunch more over there that kind of look weird, but I think it's because they're in the shade. Can we all agree that bug sandwiches are the worst? What, you don't just like a bunch of potato salad? Not a potato salad appreciator? Yeah, no, they're kind of wild. The bug Sammies. Gonna go, Kyogre. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. You red? No. We need the little sunburned goth. That's what we're looking for here. Has a little bit of a sunburn. It's a little bit crispy. Hold on. I'm looking at the yellow eyes too. I do need a snake as well. I need the Silcobra because I need the evolved form. Did that one appear? What are you talking about? Did that one? Oh, Barnabas. All right. They're having a separate discussion apparently. Some non-calm conversations here. No bugs on Sammys. Yeah, no, don't eat bugs on sandwiches, guys. Well, I don't know. I guess they're good for protein. If you're trying to do that, maybe it's a good thing. Me personally, not much of a bug eating enjoyer. Maybe we're gonna say it like that. I don't need the protein. I'll just be a big, chunky, out of shape, not bug eater. How about that? No bugs. I also don't really eat seafood. That's a little bit different. We were talking how they're kind of the bugs of the ocean. Crickets are the future of protein. I'm glad I'm not a protein kind of guy. Steak is great protein. Now that you could sign me up for. Definitely like me a good steak dinner. Bugs, not so much. But there's some people that swear by it. I mean, and I guess if you didn't know that they were bugs, they have like cricket snacks that are pretty common in some places, and I've heard that they like are not bad. But like, see here, I can go and I can get cricket snacks or I can buy a box of Cheez-Its. And if you ask me which of those ones I'm picking, it's Cheez-Its 10 out of 10 times. There's never a doubt in my mind. This is not sponsored by Big Cheez-It Corporation either. If you guys want to hook me up, though, I do love me some Cheez-Its. Cricket sirloin, please no. Please, please no. I don't want any cricket steaks. My friend ate a cricket to gross out her friends. She said it tasted horrible. Yeah, I mean, did she eat like a live cricket? Because if she did that, she's a psychopath. I would just be careful about that, friend. But if it was like one of those like snack ones that's just like a crunchy thing, I feel like you probably wouldn't be able to tell. I think just because she knew it was a cricket, maybe that also helped that. But I personally have not eaten one. Haven't gone out of my way for it. So what do I know? Gotta look at these. I think maybe going over the hill and back, maybe? Maybe we do it like this. Let's just see. We got one. Literally one. Okay, great. Love that. These Gothitas aren't playing ball right now. My wife is in the room, kicked in the door. Cricket meatloaf, please. Oh, God. My wife has brought me a snack. I can't look. No. No. We're not doing that. We can't. I should have thrown... Like, why didn't I throw it out? Why did I put it in the freezer? Don't open it. There's no reason to open that. There's absolutely no... Oh my God, that's like 4 slices of Terry's. I'm good. Calm, can I get a shout out to my love, Caitlin Cartwright? Caitlin Cartwright. This guy, Colin. He loves you. Colin, I appreciate you, buddy. W. Smith is the EU is increasing their bug consumption too. Apparently it's a thing. People be eating the bugs. Why do I get punished? I'm a bad husband. Is this what you people want? This is what you want for me to eat this? Look how... Hold on. Look how melted and just like... It is not... No longer an orange slice. There's something going on with it.
Eat it!
I don't get the appeal here, guys. It's hard. Prickle it orange. This is at least better than that. Can I see that real quick? Okay, thank you. It's in the trash. I don't get the appeal. I've eaten this multiple times now. I don't believe you, Craig. I don't think there's any way to make chocolate and orange a good combination taste. I don't get it. They're both bad. My wife says it's better when it was like frozen.
In the freezer.
No more snacks for Calm. That's what the chat says. See that right there? Marmsy's on my side. That just doesn't sound good. That's because it isn't. You would be correct in your assessment that it does not sound good. I ate a chalky orange thing once, and it tasted awful. Yeah. Citrus plus chocolate. I don't get it. I don't know who thought it up. Some absolute lunatic. You know what? It was Terry. We gotta find Terry, man. We gotta have a chat with Terry. It's like, Terry, my guy. What happened? Tell us what happened in your life that made you make a chocolate orange. You meant Terry the Pokemon. Oh, like the trainer, the artist guy? I named a Pokemon Terry. I never did name a Pokemon Terry. I know we've always talked about me nicknaming things. I don't think I have anything in my shiny boxes that's actually nicknamed. You have to eat another one for that? Alright, go ahead, babe. You can grab it out of the trash. No, don't. Hold on. Push that back there. We're good. Can you bring... Yeah, sure. Why? Well, we don't have to eat it. You can show up. My wife has something else for stream. Are you gonna bring it? No. All right. My wife says going downstairs is too much work for the entertainment of the people. You can leave that open. I'm just gonna tell you guys what it is, though. So there is this really, really stupid internet video where it's this guy talking about a gummy pet rat, is what it is. It's like a gigantic gummy rat. And it's this guy talking really, really stupid for like 3 minutes. Like, hello, 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 hello. The G-Li, B-Li, Gumai, Kandai. Some of you guys might know this stupid video. My wife and her friends lost their freaking minds over this video. The G-Li, B-Li, Gumai, Kandai. Anyways, for Christmas, I bought one for her. It was like $8 or something stupid like that. Because they don't really make them anymore. And we got it. And it's not the red flavor like the one that was reviewed. They sent a grape flavor, and it looks like it's made out of tar. It is like just a black gummy that just looks greasy. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
But yeah, it's just a very greasy, oily, full-size rat gummy that I can see why they didn't, like, why they aren't making it anymore, because it's just not very visually appealing. But it was funny, and she lost her mind showing that to her friends. She couldn't even, like, get the words out of her mouth to explain what she was about to show to her friends, and she was just going ballistic. Everybody had no idea she was about to just whip out a G-Li, B-Li, Gumai, Kandai. And, yeah, they feed that to kids. See, that's the thing, is that, that Gumai Kandai is in your intestines for the next, like, 8 years. It doesn't process like normal foods. It's like a peep, you know? You guys ever heard the thing about peeps? Or maybe if you swallow gum, it's kind of the same thing. That rat is living in your sewers for the the next 8 years. Living in your sewers. Your metaphorical sewers. Like gum, but worse. Yeah, so when when my wife was grabbing it, we had to, was it, like, we weren't gonna get the mail during the day, like when we were coming back, but I'm like, we have to get the mail right now. Like, there's something in there that's gonna be a problem, because I thought that the rat was gonna melt, because we live in Arizona, like, it's 120 plus, and that rat was not gonna live in that mailbox. So I didn't want to tell my wife what I had, but like, we had to get it. So we had to stop and get the mail and do all that, but it was a whole ordeal. Your internal sewers, exactly. The internal sewers. Trying to complete the Pokedex in Scarlet. Ethan, if you're not a part of the Discord, you should join. There's a lot of people that help out with that kind of stuff there. And that goes for any of you guys, too. It's not a members-only deal. Everybody's welcome. My dog sounds like she's choking on something out there. And I'm also choking on a Terry's chocolate orange. I have the hiccups. It happens every stream. I don't know what the deal is. It's just because I'm sitting here talking, I think. I'm like taking quick breaths between words. And I'm talking about Pete Rats, you know. Always 120 there. It's not right now. It's great here. You see? The weather's fantastic right now. When it's not super hot, it's beautiful. So we get a few months out of the year. And then it turns into a nightmare. But, you know, I'll take the trade-offs. We don't have to deal with any snow. We don't have to deal with any of, like, the freezing cold. Any other, like, bad things. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have, like, we don't have hurricanes. We don't have earthquakes. Any of that stuff. It just gets really, really hot. And you know what? As long as you have some air conditioning, you're doing all right. You can figure it out. That being said, I've been thinking about getting another air conditioning unit specifically for my stream room because it is just brutally hot in here. When I have multiple switches going, my computer, all of the lights for stream, you guys don't see everything that's going on in here while we're streaming, but there's like there's a lot of lights just heating up the room. All the stuff in the background, obviously. I have a light that's just like shining on my face the whole time, and they all generate heat, which when it's 120 out there is not going to be a good time. It's already not a good time in here because it's like nice outside, but it's like 80 something in the room, which, you know, doesn't seem like the worst temperature ever, but it's hot. It's not a good time. Sleepless, happy birthday. Hope you find your shiny though. Hopefully we get it. We'll see. This thing is not wanting to cooperate, but maybe it's cooperating. Are you cooperating? What about you? No, not cooperating. It's my birthday. Where we have like 2 minutes. Come on. What the heck is that? Oh, it's that. It looked like it was like a shiny Skiddo or something because we had the golden color in it, and it was just like one random gumshoes in the middle. They know how to make these spawns like kind of troll you. They spawn things that are the color of the other Pokemon if they were shiny. One last try. What are you guys doing right now? But we get snow instead of heat. Yeah, so you're saying that's what Buffalo is. I was kind of actually, even though it's the complete opposite, I was actually looking into maybe relocating up that way at some point. It was actually in my mind. It kind of fell through, but it was someplace that we were looking at for a little bit. We were kind of looking at like upstate New York kind of area, because it would be cool. Like we could go to Canada, we could do, like, it's just right there, you know, it's just a little day trip if we wanted to. And it seemed nice. Like housing prices are fine and whatever else, but just kind of ended up not happening. Good old Barnabas has been cursed and cannot get the giveaway code messages to go through. Poor Barnabas. Poor Barnabas. Always always welcome in New York, but I wouldn't recommend it. What's wrong? Let's hear it. I'm down to hear the bads. All I know is they got good pizza, and that's basically like my main concern. You'd be moving closer to Ohio. You know what? You talked me out of it. You talked me out of it just like that. All right. We didn't get anything. This Gothita's rough. Would you consider moving to Australia? I would be very down to move to Australia. I don't know if it would ever happen though. It's like a very big move, and I have 3 pets. So it just makes it really, really tough. Light goal 300, guys. I appreciate you. Ready for the light goal. What are we at right now? We had a cool 250. I see 249 on my screen, but we'll ignore that. Guys, I appreciate you for liking. It helps me out a bunch on the old algorithm. Calm and crikey. Crikey. Well, let's get a 300 pinned up. Boom. You guys got it. What do I want to hunt now? Hold on, my dog is squeaking a very loud toy. My dog said, "No nice air conditioning for you. Australia has spiders the size of my head. As pretty as it is, no thank you." Yeah. I mean, I guess I get that. I'm not, like, that freaked out about spiders, but I also haven't seen a spider that's as big as my head, so maybe I don't know my true fear yet, right? Alright, what am I going to do? Come to England? I mean, that would also be pretty cool, but do I want to be the only Yankee running around in England? What would it be like for old Calm there, I wonder? How would it go? I'm looking at what we're going to do right now. I need a Sandaconda. We also need, Finion and Luminion. We could do like a water Sammy. We need a bunch of things in the water. Maybe we do that. We had really good luck over there recently. Let's do that. We're doing it. It rains spiders there. Rains spiders. Are you talking about when they, when the spiders have babies and they're all like on their, like silk or whatever? Not silk. Like their stupid, God. They're like webs, I guess, right? Like they basically float on air currents with their webs and stuff. I think that happens in the US too, though. I don't think that's like specifically an Australian thing. In England, no, I think they're talking about Australia. I hope it's not in England. I wish it wasn't in Australia either, though. But in Australia, I would believe it, you know? That's kind of like, seems like the place. It legit rains spiders from the sky in Australia. Don't tell me that. What, they're in the water and then they get sucked up into the air? This sounds like a plot of a movie. It's like Sharknado, those guys. The Kilowattrel's name goes crazy. Yes. We're making a water Sammy. We can't do double sweet, but we can do double sour. Alright. Let's do this. It has never rained cats and dogs, but it has rained frogs. You know, I kind of remember something about this. This was like a weird Animal Planet thing, wasn't it? Where they talked about something like that happening. I like vaguely remember this story. Who's Batnut? That is Sir Shicker with his interesting name choice. I don't get it. That's him, though. They form huge webs that can cover large areas, and if it gets windy, spiders rain. Love it. Love it. Yeah, there's just a different kind of fear of spiders that can only be generated when it starts raining spiders on you. So I guess I get it, why people might not be down with it. But Australians in general seem like cool people. I know I'm generalizing here, but like, they seem like they like their banter, like they like to talk a little bit of smack. What are your thoughts on the bug? On the bug? The save thing, you mean? Yeah, we've been talking about this a lot. The odds of you having it are so insanely low. Like, I would not stress it that much. I think people are blowing it really out of proportion, but it's good to know. Like, it's good to know that there could potentially be something. But it also seems like there's a workaround. Was something else that we haven't really talked about yet is I've heard that there is a thing that you can do making a new save on like a new profile, and then you can reload it or something like that. Like, there was something else that was mentioned, and I'm not sure if it's valid or not, but yeah, I read that as well. Just got a random Flamigo during a Citadel outbreak. Very nice. Flamigo is not like the spiciest shiny, but you know what? You gotta take any bonus shinies you can get. Gotta make it happen. Join the Discord and I put a pic of my shiny Annihilate. Very nice. Yeah, Annihilate is my new favorite, like, Gen 9 Pokemon. He's just a cool dude. He's so angry, got so angry that he died. That was my favorite Primeape Pokedex entry, and they just kept running with it. I love that they did that. Because I always thought it was so funny that he just got so mad that he just, boom, passed out dead. Jimbo Jones finishing my Shiny Dex for me. Love to see it. Love to see it. Jimbo doing the hard work for everybody. I have a Dratini outbreak at the Dratini spot near the bamboo forest. Should I use a dragon sandwich or run around and reset the spawns? I mean, so you have pretty good odds of seeing a shiny in an outbreak, even without using a sandwich. If it's something that, like, is hard to get spawns for and stuff, then I do consider doing that occasionally. Like, I have used sandwiches on outbreaks, even though you get a boost from it. But, yeah, it just depends how many Herba Mystica you have, and if it's, like, a really annoying thing. Because there were ones like Slack Off that I did, that even though it had an outbreak, it was just so rare to get it to spawn that it was worth it to make it so that I didn't have to do, like, hours and hours of checking. Because I would only get like 20 of them every few resets, so it was just a real drag. But Dratini, I think, should spawn relatively quickly. They should make the Pokeballs that change the nature of the Pokemon you're catching. Like, they change the Pokemon's nature, or they look different based on the nature that the Pokemon is? What's the what's the thought process on that? I think either one of those could be kind of interesting. Like, if they had a mint thing built into it, but I mean, we have mints, so I guess it is a little redundant. What are you looking for right now? Right now we need a few things, actually. We need, I think, a male Luminion. So if we get a Finneon, that's fine too. We need a male Buizel, I think, and a female Gyarados. So there's like a lot that we need here. Basically, the only things we're not trying to get are like the Shelder line and the Dolphin. Okay, there's quite a few things. Quillfish, the lobsters. What's that thing called? The ugly psychic fish. Actually, it's kind of a toss-up, but there's a lot of things we need here. Your Jugulus and bundle codes went through. Barnabas, trying to get those shinies given away. Gets a shiny Shelder and Dolphin immediately. So last time we had really good luck, which makes me think that this time we might be cursed. We'll see. Because I got... well, I don't know. We kind of got a mix. We got a Pelipper. We got an Aerocuda, which we didn't need, but they were kind of cool. They're just like kind of rare shinies. How can you make it take the water away? The heck are you talking about? You mean like the spawns going away? I'm just right on the edge of the city here. And I just go into town, into Porto Marinata, and then go back out. I'm just doing like a town reset, just like I would in the on land, you know. You can do the same thing. You don't have to do like sandwich resets or picnic resets. I've done 3 outbreaks for Finism with no luck. This is not like a bad place to try and get it, but like my Finizen, I didn't actually hunt for any of the ones that I found, which is not me trying to flex, but like I was just over like outside of Lavencia on the beach, and there are so many family spawns of those things spawning out there that I feel like that is maybe the place to hunt it. It would be better than this spot, I think. And if you do picnic resets, they're basically like the only water type family spawn that happens out there, I think. I can't think of any other family water spawns that happen there. There's a lot of other things, but the picnic spawns will make it so, or the picnic resets will make it so the family spawns are like more common. Just saw a wild Chansey eat an applin. The horror. Was it an applin? That a thing? Is Chansey a predator? Could be. Had the thirst for the apple blood this whole time. Have a shiny fortress, named it Nugget. That's a good nickname. The Gold Nugget. It's such a good shiny in this game. All of the metallic looking Pokemon are just extra spicy in this game. Trading for a female Heracross. Everybody doing a bunch of trades. Guys, just so you guys know, we don't do any trades in the actual in the chat just because there's like a lot of stuff going on in here. But if you guys want to do any trades or any like union circles or any of that kind of communication together, feel free to join in on the Discord. If you do exclamation Discord, that's usually where we keep all of that stuff, just so you guys know. But yeah. We have a lot of people helping to complete your Pokedex and do all that stuff too, so it's a good spot. Do you think Execute worship Chansey as a god? They could. Don't think about it, but she's like the egg creator. She be popping out those eggs using soft boiled. I could see it being a thing. What's your favorite type? I think it's Ghost. I also really like Steel, but I think it's Ghost. I have more Ghost Pokemon that I like. Do you have a day job? Yes, I do. I definitely have a day job. I do like network security, cloud stuff. Just like a high-end IT guy, basically. Ghost type, best type. It's a good one. Definitely a good one. Wish I had a shiny Paldean Wooper. It's not too bad of a hunt, actually. Because they spawn in family spawns with Clodsire. So, yeah, you could definitely make that happen. Electric and Ghost, my favorite types. Do you have a night job? I guess it's this. I mean, I do get some money from doing this, so I guess technically it is a night job. Best place to hunt Charcadet. The place that I did it is over by the windmill area with the Bombardier Titan battle. It is crazy how many you get there if you do a fire sandwich. It's the same place that I did Mankey too. But yeah, super good spot. I can show you on the map after this sandwich if you remind me. But yeah, there's just nothing else, and they spawn all over the place. Would you ever stream full time? You know, I would really have to. I would be having to be making. I can't talk. No, I won't. One of these days, I'm just going to completely lose my ability to talk, and then I would be completely just dead in the water. what I was going to say before Marble Mouth here, before I messed all that up, is I would have to make so much more than what I make in my day job to make it up, because basically, eventually, I'm going to be so much of a boomer that nobody's going to want to watch me. You know? And when that happens, I will not have relevant work experience for like a very long period. If I was doing this full time, right? I was streaming. I was that guy. So I don't know what the long-term plan would be. It would be great. Like, I would love to do this kind of stuff, right? As a full-time deal. Although there's a lot to it. I think that people don't realize the amount of prep and other things that kind of happens with the whole content nightmare. It's kind of scary to just think that YouTube could change the algorithm and I can't pay my mortgage or something, you know? That's what kind of worries me about that stuff. Sad that I won't be able to bring my shiny Wailord into Scarlet. I mean, we don't know that for sure. There's some lists and stuff, but I wouldn't take that as, like, the end-all be-all on this. I'd still watch no matter how much of a boomer you are. I'd appreciate that. I appreciate you real ones sticking around even though I'm a big old boomer. Imagine how many boxes of eggs you could prepare. Yeah. Didn't have the day job. All my job is to prepare the eggs. Hatching all the eggs. Calm and senior citizening. Exactly. Marmsy, I think back then it was dual screen Love Life. The old dual screen Love Life. The classic. Calm playing the intro song before his job interview. And then I pop on the screen, I'm like, hey guys. Hello, interviewer. They're like, alright, we're gonna have to end it here. Thanks for your time. It is super unreliable, not really something you can count on, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. If I made, like, tons more money than my regular salary and I could just save a bunch, and I could be prepared for something like that, then maybe, you know? Or if I get to a point where I have some things paid off and it's like a little bit... Ooh. We need a female one. Are you female? I think you are female. Alright, first shiny. I didn't save, but we don't need to. Just manifest still with his setup in his office. I mean, this is my office. This is the office that I'd be doing all of my work calls from too. Luxury ball. Got the gold. This thing is going to be a female Gyarados. Good shiny. Good first one for the night. Look at the gold. This is one of the spiciest shinies in this game. The metallic is crazy. With all the ghosts behind me. Now, I will say that I always put my background to be blurred. I do one of those background blur things, because I don't want people to know the true nature. Where does Gothita spawn? We were just doing a hunt for it outside of Zapapico, so... I don't know if there's a better spot than that. We didn't find one there, so... Magikarp. We're gonna put it on the board as a Gyarados because that's what we need. We're gonna evolve it after all this. What a fantastic shiny. Even though it isn't the gold, it's still very good. Since it's gonna be a Gyarados, wouldn't a different Pokeball be better? Yeah. That's true. Maybe we find another female one, and then I'm not an idiot. Yeah, you're right, though. Yeah, Pokeball would have been good. Even Premier Ball would have been really good, but it's fine. We're living dangerously today. Like when people have their Zoroark transform into a Magikarp at the beginning of the match, yes. And now you can flex with a shiny golden Magikarp. Common not making the right moves. That's just basically a normal stream. Normal Common collecting stream. We don't have to, like, put it as a different name. Just a regular old Calm day. Calm's not going to sleep with that wrong Pokeball. See, the thing is, there's a lot of Magikarps in this game. All over the place. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing at least a few more. I'm not going to stress it too much. Send it to Ohio. I refuse. You know what? I don't know. What is my other one caught in? We'll have to look at my boxes. One of mine might already be in a Pokeball, and I might have been planning for this. I am kind of a galaxy brain like that, so... Palooza. I'm getting Mankey flashbacks. You know, we did that. If you guys weren't around, we got 3 shiny Mankeys to get the entire evolution line shiny. And I accidentally... Whoops, there was a Luminion and a Finneon there. I accidentally caught the 3rd one in a Nest Ball, which is really good for Mankey and Primeape. But it does not work at all for Annihilate. So we stayed and we got a 4th one. And we gave away one of the other Mankeys that we didn't need because the ball didn't work for the thing we were going to evolve it into. So just make sure you're using the right ball. Thinking ahead. Veloozr. Good old Veloozr. That those Finneons, they're a little, like, they're kind of noticeable, but I feel like it would be easy to just kind of gloss over it. And if you guys are ever doing this hunt nighttime, this is one of the ones that it's like much easier when it's nighttime because the, like, sun is super shining on all of these Pokemon, and it makes it really tough, especially to spot the Finneon. I like Net Ball for Annihilate. The nets look like spider webs. I think that I just did a Luxury Ball. Like, there's not a perfect color combo for him, I feel like. He's like a purpley blue. Looking for the Neapolitan ice cream fish. Is that... Where's the vanilla? On... Are you talking about on Finneon? Where's the vanilla? Gyarados is red, Luxury Ball is red, they match. You know what? It does have some red on it. You right. There's definitely some level of matching here. When in doubt, Luxury Ball and Premier Ball. Exactly. Yeah, it's not like we caught it in something super weird. At the end of the day, it is still just a Luxury Ball. We're doing alright. Regular Pokeball would be cool, though. Great Ball also has red, yeah, but I cannot use those anymore, remember, Sir Shicker? Because I remember. You thought, wow. Look at a fantastic Great Ball target. But as you know, I cannot use them anymore. Sir Shicker did this. So you know what ball this is going in. We can't use them anymore. Bro. Bro, says Sir Shicker. Bro, please. This is a really good shiny. I'm not even mad about it. Perfect for a Great Ball. It would be. It's pretty good for a Lure Ball, too. Yeah, looks pretty good, doesn't it? I can't use it, though. Sir Shicker talked me out of it. It caught. If this didn't get it, I was going to Great Ball, but... Yeah, we got Zoidberg. You know, I hate to have to do it. Yeah, Lure Ball would be cool. I actually already have this thing, so I'm not going to use a Lure Ball. I'm in shambles. Alright, let's get this thing on the board. Super good shiny. It has more red than blue. So, Pokeball's still pretty neat. Pretty neat. This is Gen 6? Right? Boom. Look at that little dude. See, he's got white and red and blue. white and red and blue. We've got just like all red shinies right now. Don't think you can sneak a second. Jimbo's keeping tabs. Don't justify using Pokeball just because you don't want to use a Great Ball. Why? Why can't I do that? It seems like the perfect way. It's got the red and the white. Looks like he's going to pinch Gyarados' Tookus. He is pinching Gyarados' Tookus. Chili Piplup, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You just missed the shiny crab. My bee. Space Ghost trying to get that second shiny, I'm telling you, man. Calm was singing praises of the Luxury Ball. Yeah. Do you guys not like Luxury Ball? I feel like there's a lot of Luxury Ball haters in the chat for some reason. Like, it's a very good ball. But I feel like we have a lot of Luxury Ball haters. You guys don't like to live in the lap of luxury. Not like Calm. Pokeball is half white, so explain how that matches checkmate. But the Great Ball is like mostly blue, and there's just little accents of blue on this thing. There's more white on that thing than there is blue, I think. Like total. If we're talking surface area here. We're gonna rationalize this. There's a lot of white on that thing. It's like the whole stripes of its back. All white. Favorite ball is the Dusk Ball. It's a good one. Yeah, I'm down with it. I feel like it's an underrated ball. Because it has like that purple explosion when you send the Pokemon out too. I love Luxury Ball. It's great. There is blue under what? There's blue under the red grips. Yeah, but he's just got little tiny claws. Just got little tiny hands. Not a lot of blue. Luxury Ball shiny. Luxury Ball. Ryan Reynolds, welcome in. Need to get one more Palmy and then I have the whole line. Well, good news for you. Those things are literally everywhere. They are hard to avoid. End up using Heal Balls a lot because there's so many pink shinies. Yeah, I wish there was a better pink Pokeball than Heal Ball that I could actually buy. Like, I know that there's Love Ball, and I feel like that is the better pink Pokeball. But it's just like a cool 400 grand a piece. Like, I don't got the monies for that. Can't make it happen. Heal Ball's the best. I don't know. It's got a lot going on. It's got like that cream color on it. It has the blue, it has purple, and it has pink. It's just a very busy Pokeball. Dream Ball. Dream Ball's pretty good too, actually. But again, same kind of issue as the Love Ball, right? You can only get it if you get lucky in the auctions and you get the privilege to spend a cool 400k. What do you think of Digimon? When I was younger, I always thought it was just a bootleg Pokemon, so I hated it. Nowadays, I think it's kind of cool. I don't really have any nostalgia for it. I don't really like the things. Even as a kid, I thought it was really dumb that they all were named something Mon. Like, I thought that was kind of lame, even as a kid. But, like, I like what they do with that series because they aren't super Nintendo-y. Like, they will go and they'll make a game that's kind of like rated teen with it, which I think is cool. I think that it's nice that they can kind of go and build a little bit more of a world that isn't just, G-rated. And they do a lot with the cards. They're really trying to get into the card scene. So they have a lot of different cool art and stuff on their cards. And I can appreciate that as somebody who really likes TCGs and like special card art and stuff. They do a lot of that. We are Hidden Brothers. I dislike the what as well? The woot? What you talking about? Vivian is such an underrated Pokemon. They are freaking cute. It's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know if it's like underrated though. I feel like some people really like them. And they're like a very rare, like cool trading thing too. How many people like Vivian in here? The old butterfly. I feel like they're fairly well liked overall. I don't think that they're like anybody's, well, there's gonna be somebody, but like I don't feel like it's many people's favorite, like #1 Pokemon, right? He's like kind of a cool guy, but never at the top of anybody's list. I love Vivian. The Nicolas Cage ball is the best. I wish it was a thing. Wish we had the ability to get the Nicolas Cage ball. I guess I do. I'm back. My ankle is a blend of red, blue, and purple. That isn't good, but, you know, sit down, hang out, kick back. Don't be standing on that, obviously. What the heck happened to your ankle? Vivian isn't my favorite. I prefer Butterfree and Beautifly. Yeah, I guess there are just better butterfly Pokemon in general, huh? That's the other thing, is people have already had a chance to find a different butterfly Pokemon that they like more. I think is another problem with that, right? There's already been a few. Beautifly, best butterfly Pokemon. Do I like Beautifly more than Butterfree? I do like it. What do you guys think? Beautifly or Butterfree, if we're talking about it? This is kind of a tough choice for me, actually, because I really like Gen 3. If you fall over doing said cardio, yeah, don't do cardio on a sprained ankle. Don't be stomping around on a sprained ankle. Not even cardio. Just like, don't walk on it. I love gold shinies. That's another thing. I wasn't really thinking about the shininess. Butterfree has like a not very great shiny, honestly. Make a poll? Alright, I'll make it happen. Let's do this thing. The poll. Butterfree. What do we got? Beautifly. We got Vivian. Does Mothim is a moth? I guess that doesn't count. Vivian. Is there another butterfly besides those three? Alright. We're just gonna do those three. I can't think of any others, so they aren't as good as these. Yeah. I wish that Pink Butterfree was the shiny, because that would make it so much better. Frostmoth. It has moth in the name. It's a moth. Rivombi is not a bee. Yeah, I guess. Cutiefly was like a kind of a mosquito thing. Alright, anyways, we're gonna continue looking at our fish while we argue about butterflies. Best butterfly is a moth. Dustox. I mean, I like Dustox. Not a butterfly. But, yeah, he's a cool dude. I really like Gen 3. Just a lot. Man, this is kind of close, actually. Butterfree is at 52%. Oh, it's not close at all. Butterfree's winning by a lot. The other two, it's very split for second place, though. I'm surprised Vivian has as many votes as it does, honestly. Got bit by the same mosquito 6 times today. Love Australian mosquitoes. You know, I was watching a video the other day of some guys that made, like, a mosquito, like, laser grid. that would just find mosquitoes and blast them with a laser. And it seems so cool. They like, what they did was they built them for like villages in Africa. And they would just like, that's how they were dealing with, what, like malaria or something like that? I forget what it was. But like, they were just, they put a bunch of scientists in a room and they made this like laser grid system, like the most ridiculous sounding thing. But it zaps mosquitoes. It's like, it kind of works. Yeah. I forget what it was, but I thought it was malaria that they were like trying to get. Obviously, like, just in general, mosquitoes are a big problem over there. They like spread a lot of disease and stuff. Good luck. Have a good day or night. Alistair. Sorry. There were a lot of fonts in that name. Alistair. I appreciate you, buddy. We'll see you around on the next one, hopefully. And this, I mean, we've been having okay luck so far. We found some good stuff. Buzzwole is a buff mosquito Pokemon. It is. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with any Buzzwole type bugs. Could you imagine jacked mosquito just breaks into your house, says, "Give me all your blood." It's not a good time. It just says, "You are now my Gatorade." I want to play so bad, but I don't want the corrupted save data thing. The odds of that happening to you are very, very low. We were talking about this earlier, and I feel like, I don't know. Austin John made this video, and people on Reddit posted it, and it really got people freaked out. And I hope that Nintendo, like, Game Freak does something about it, just so that people can feel decent about this again. But just, if you look at the numbers, we've talked about this a bunch already. Over 20 million copies of the game, 100 people have reported it so far. That's like a 0.000005% chance that you're gonna have that happen to you. So I wouldn't stress it that much. Like, it's probably not happening. Favorite Vivian pattern is polar. I think that's mine too. That's the blue and white one, right? We actually got that one just the other day. I live in a tropical state and mosquitoes spread. Oh, yeah. Mosquitoes are just not great. Like, I don't know that there's any good side to mosquitoes, like, for us. Or, like, any kind of, like, natural thing. I'm not really sure what mosquitoes are really helping out. I think overall they're, like, not a great thing in general. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe the frogs would be really sad about them not being there, because they probably eat a lot of mosquitoes. That's kind of the only thing I can think of, like the little kind of reptile-y things that are eating mosquitoes. Hopping in really fast to say I caught 2 shinies at the start of Arceus before I got to rank 2. Very nice. So you got some full odd stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. Allergic to mosquitoes as a kid. Allergic to mosquitoes? I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. That also is a nightmare. That would not have been a fun time. Bats eat a ton of mosquitoes, yeah, so they wouldn't be down with it either. Alright, let's take a look. Sorry guys, my nose is just itching like crazy today. Do the shiny dance. I'm always doing the shiny dance. You can't see my lower half, but I'm playing DDR, doing the shiny dance constantly while I'm streaming. Know someone with an allergy to mosquitoes? They swell like a balloon when bit. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if either of these are marked. Okay, well. We got Clauncher. I already have this thing, so this goes into the giveaway box. Oh my god, the giveaway box is like super full. And then we have Magikarp, which I don't know where this is at in the boxes, so I have to look really quick. But I'm pretty sure we needed the female one. I think Magikarp's going to be towards the front because he's like an early Pokemon. Yeah, mosquitoes would be great if they didn't carry a bunch of diseases. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You would be so great if you didn't carry all these diseases. Alright. And we did need the female. This is gonna kill me. Man, Red Gyarados is so good, though. Alright. We're gonna evolve this thing. I'm not gonna cry too much. I'm gonna survive for now. We're gonna evolve this thing. And then we're gonna move on with our lives. Even though it's kind of mismatched. Like the fleas that caused the plague. You know. The thing about fleas is they have to be a little bit... I think I was pushing B. I'm pretty sure I was pushing B. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna set my controller down. I pushed A once. There he is. She is, sorry. Did you know that Walking Wake walks on water? I did know that. And we actually were showing off that it walked on water on stream. And we found a shiny when we were doing that, which was pretty cool. We were showing it off. Shiny, welcome in. The satisfaction I get from smacking a mosquito is unimaginable. Have a good time smacking the mosquitoes, eh? Let's check this off on our Living Dex. We're trying to keep up to date on this. Where the heck is it? Boom. Gotcha. I don't know why my nose is itching like this. I don't know if I just, like, maybe I'm getting allergies or something, or what the deal is. Having issues tonight. Alright, let's see. Do you just remember Magikarp and Gyarados? That's Shiny Dex Box 6. If you do exclamation Living Dex, you can see a layout. That's like how I'm organizing all of my boxes is the same as that. So if I look on that, I can see what number box it is and I just go to that. But I just remembered that I went back to like 6 or 7 or something when I found it the first time. I do not have a good memory, so trust me, it's nothing magical like that. I'm thinking maybe I do a ground, Sammy. We could try for Gothita again. I just don't know if there's a better spot for it. I think Gothita only spawns over here. We haven't gotten the thumbnail hunt out of the way yet. So mad they didn't implement Walking Wake Iron Leaves into the story. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm assuming they're going to give us a bunch more, like, paradox things in the DLC at least, right? Like, they gotta. Cinnabar. Yeah, everybody's not happy about that. Doesn't really matter to me, but I get it. Yeah, for me too, I didn't really care that much about, like, having some story that led up to him. I kind of like that they can just throw in a kind of event for a Pokemon and we can just get, like, something new to hunt. I kind of do like that. And if they had to do a bunch of story around it, it would be a lot less frequent that we would get those. So, yeah, I don't know. I actually really like Iron Leaves in its move pool. Sue me. It's Psychic Grass, right? I mean, it's fine. I don't have it. I don't have any issues with either of these things, actually. I don't really like the little grabby hands on Walking Wake, but I've kind of gotten over it. Pokemon said Walking Wake and Iron Leaves will appear again, most likely in the DLC. You know what would be cool is if we could shiny hunt them. They're in the DLC, but we go into some Paradox land and we can finally shiny hunt those. Lapras just got a shiny garbage Burmy and go. You can get Burmy Shiny and Go? What the heck? Let me just, as long as we're talking about Go, let me go ahead and look at my Pokemon Go. Just see what we got going on here. Going on. I'll see my way out. Hold on. Let me look at my Psychic Sammy. I forget how to make this thing. 2 onion prosciutto. Alright. And we can't use... Oh, we can do double whatever. Alright. Double onions, the peppers, and a prosciutto. We'll do double sweet. I'm looking at my Pokemans here. We got a Diglett, not shiny, don't care. Wingull, not shiny, don't care, and a Venipede. What can you do? Usually, I would be catching these to try to do the Jirachi thing, but I can't be bothered right now. This is how I play Pokemon Go. Is I kind of just do the shiny checks. If there's nothing there, I'll usually catch the things that help me out with some of my quests or whatever, my research things that I need to do. And other than that, it's just kind of a if I'm feeling like it. That's why I say I'm really a bad Pokemon Go player. Because I don't just always catch everything no matter what. Unless I'm really bored, sitting on the toilet. You know, that's the kind of Pokemon Go player I am. The sitting on the toilet kind of Pokemon Go player. Living Dex says you don't have a shiny Breloom, but it's in your party. Yeah, I have it in my party right now, so I haven't counted it. I want to get another one. The Ceruledge that I have in my party is actually an extra one on top of the ones that I have in my box. I don't want to have to keep grabbing them, like, out of the boxes. I have problems, okay? Emerald, I see that you prefer to speak in Spanish, but I do not prefer that. Let's try to keep it in English in here. Because otherwise it just becomes a nightmare that I can't usually read. I could read a little bit of your stuff. Hold on, what is this? Psychic Encounter and Sparkling. Okay, why are we seeing these things? Am I just in, like, the wrong spot? Where the heck am I at right now? Oh, yeah, I was in the wrong spot. I need to be by Zapapico. Oh, that it's preferred. I gotcha. Just Masuda Method hatched a Honedge and Shield. Very nice. I'm assuming it's shiny. I'm assuming it is. And it wasn't just I hatched a regular Honedge, guys. I finally made it happen. That's a super good shiny. I've never had one before. Never had a shiny Honedge. I sense the Shadow Realm. Sensing the Shadow Realm. Nah, we'll see. Just try to keep it in a language I can actually read most of the time. I can barely read English as it is, so that's basically all my little brain can process. Just downloaded Apex on my Switch. Should I delete it immediately? Why? Why would you do that? I'm assuming you downloaded it because you want to play it. Play it. I've never played Apex before in my life, but I know it's a very popular game right now. It's popping. I'm really bad at shooters and stuff like that, so I don't think Old Calm could ever make it happen, but for the people who can actually play those, I think that they're a good time. I'm just getting destroyed in them, so they're like just kind of frustrating for Calm. Not Calm and collecting. I just be getting stomped. Apex runs awful on the Switch. I could imagine that. That game is supposed to be pretty decent looking, so... And the Switch does not have too much power to run that. But I would have assumed that they would have been, like, turning it down really... just a lot to make it try to run on this. Do they have, like, a mobile version of Apex as well? Which I imagine also probably doesn't run well. But that's, like, the comparable... the comparable thing for a Switch is like is something on like a phone, kind of an older tablet. That's basically like the chipset we're running on this thing. So I don't know. I don't know how much you could actually get on a game like that. Would you ever do a shiny only Nuzlocke? I've never done a Nuzlocke in general, so I wouldn't want to commit to a shiny only one to start out, because I can almost guarantee I'll be losing just lots of Nuzlocks before I ever am able to even win one. So I would hate to do these hunts with you guys and then just immediately throw them all away. I've thought about maybe doing like a shiny only run of a game at some point though. Even if it isn't a Nuzlocke, we just do a bunch of shiny hunts on our playthrough. I think that'd be pretty fun. Yo, if I do an encounter on a Gothita, they spawn like crazy. Did you see them all just spawning right in front of me? Okay, so what if I just walk in here, we get one Gothita spawn, and we just encounter this thing really fast to try to get other things to spawn. Is this going to work? I think I went too fast. I think I got a bunch of family spawns. Yeah, there's literally nothing else. I had to go to Las Vegas because of my dad's job. I hope I never have to go there ever again. Why? What was going on? Didn't like all the people just hanging around? All the stank. There's a lot of stuff going on there. It's not that fun, especially as somebody who's younger. It's kind of fun to see once, and if you like the things to do in Vegas, then I guess you'll probably have a good time with it. But for me personally, it's just kind of like, We went there for our anniversary once, and it was a good time. We stayed in a nice hotel. We walked around. It was just a few-day thing, and yeah, it was fine. But it was like after we were done, it was like, all right, we kind of saw it. We did what we needed to do. We're good. Just got back from Guatemala. Very cool. What were we out there for? Just like a vacation, or what was the deal? Parents took me to Vegas when I was 11, and they took me to an old arcade. Very nice. Had a panic attack. Why? Because of the arcade? What? What's going on here? Why are you freaking out at the arcade? I'm back with a new shiny random Tinkatuff. Very nice. We are looking for a shiny Gothita right now. We've already done one Sammy for this, and we didn't get it, but we're hoping that this sandwich is the one. This is the one that makes this thing appear. We'll see. Calmsies, stay hydrated. That is a fact. Stay hydrated, guys. I'm going to do the same right now. We're going to try to get some of these to spawn. It just seems like I was in a really lucky location. There was some place that made the Gothitas just spawn a ton where I was standing this last time. If we could find the magic of that spot, I think that would be it. If I was like kind of over here in the corner maybe? What spawns? Do we get a bunch of things down below? We get the elephants. Alright, how about this? I feel like this was the setup that we did on the last one. We got Gothita spawning here. The elephants should be despawning. I guess they aren't though. Literally one. I don't know what we did to get that last one to spawn a bunch of them. Currently in pharmacy school, and a couple students and medical providers met us there on spring break. Well, I mean, I guess, you know what? Free trip? Why not? Do what you gotta do. Always take those free trips. Oh, that's not Vegas. That's Guatemala. Is that what you're talking about? Was this Guatemala or was this Las Vegas? Huh? Which one of these is this? I could see this more being for Guatemala. This makes more sense. make sure to start at the same time. Doing some trades. Hold on. God, we're trying to look at these things. This is a nightmare. I can't wait to have this Gothita, be done with it. This is Guatemala. It wasn't free. Oh, you had to pay. Had to pay to give them checkups and stuff, man. That's rough. I would have felt like that would have been something that would have been like funded a little bit for you, you know, since you're going out there and you're basically volunteering, but I guess you're paying for the privilege to work out there, eh? I ate sushi in Vegas and got food poisoning. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was a bad call. We made a future Masuda shiny race for Piplup. When they add it in Scarlet and Violet. I gotcha. Gen 4 Mons. I'm trying to think of which ones I've had. I've had Piplup and Turtwig. They didn't have... Oh, they did have Chimchar. I guess I've had the whole line. All of the Gen 4 shinies I do have in Legends, but... You know how it is. We're going to have to hunt them again. Got to get them in this game. 275 left on the Pokedex and Scarlet. Very nice. Not quite halfway there, but there's plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff you can still find. Gonna head to bed. Mel, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully the headache clears up. I have a lot of nights where I go to bed with like a headache too, so not a great time. Really tough, I'm assuming. To see a lot of these really poor and hurting people, yeah, just to be there to help. I gotcha. I mean, at least it's nice that you guys could help. It sucks that they wouldn't, like pay to get you guys out there or help or whatever, you know what I mean? But, whatever. Is what it is, right? Oh, is this... Hold up, that thing looks weird. It might just be the shadows. Yeah, it's just the shadows. Okay, so being on this dirt hill and then standing like kind of right here seemed like it spawned a bunch. Ooh, man, I think we just found the spot. We found the spot. Let me do a picnic reset. Let's just see. Egg Power 3 Sammy win. It is a thing already. It takes Herba Mystica. It's not worth it. We found the spot. This is the location. Ooh, and they spawn over here too. Dude, this is it. Now, the only question I have is, will I actually be able to see this thing if it spawns? And the answer, I think, is no. But, we found a... And you know what? We probably don't even need to picnic reset. If we just go, like, right here. What is it? Like, right on this area. We get a bunch on the dirt hill. Okay, well, we got a bunch of rocks this time. Really am just, like, not sure that I would be able to tell. Oh my god, how do I do the camera? I can do the home button thing. We got a lot less this time, but I'm not convinced. Maybe I didn't, like, position myself incorrectly. We'll try again. The only thing that sucks about this spot is they go over the hill, and we kind of can't see them. What if I position myself a little bit further back here? If we go, like, right here. So hopefully they just spawn on this side of the mountain. That's a Doug trio. God, I think I do have to be kind of closer over on this side. That's a sweet spot. It does seem like it's pretty decent still. Like, just kind of around this. We just need to find the perfect kind of area on this. We need to be far enough away that the things don't spawn on the other side of the dirt hill. If I go, like, right here. We're testing our luck. This spot sucks. That thing looked weird for a second. That wasn't it, though. Yeah, this hill is what we need to try to leverage here. So let's go back. We were like right... Is that thing shiny? This is a nightmare. I'm losing my mind, guys. This ain't happening. Alright, I think like right here is what we were doing. Great, cool, love that. There's a bunch of not Gothitas. We still get a few. Let me go right here. We're just gonna keep backing up from it. Alright. Kind of okay. Are there more back here? Bunch of big sumo wrestlers back there. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to tell. That other one did look pretty different, the pink on it, but it just was 100% lighting. Family friendly. What you talking about? Calm and slowly descending into madness. It's been happening for a while. You guys know this. Alright, I think we just need to try to get as perfect as we can right here. Like, that reset looks really good. Although I think... Yeah. God, there's just like 10 things back there that spawned in. Ooh. Alright. So, basically, this is going to be hard to explain, but we, like, reset in the spot that I just did. We get a bunch of family spawns of, like, Hariyama and, the Q-Fants over on the other side, and then we despawn them by stepping forward just a little bit. I think is the play here. We have to look at all of their eyes. Alright, so we're going to do that once more. We're going to see if it's repeatable. So, like, right here. Alright. So we should get a bunch of spawns up there. I think I saw one up here. Is that... No, it isn't. God. This is cursed. This is an absolute nightmare. I swear that one on top of the hill looks super pink. I just didn't want it to walk over the hill and, like, disappear. Alright, hold on. We're going to try it again. I'm not going to get freaked out. We're just going to test our luck here again. So, like, right here, we walk forward. It's kind of right near the bush. Okay, well, that family of rocks really has thrown a wrench in my plan here. There's just not a perfect spot for this thing. We get a few of them, but they seem very infrequent. It's a very specific spot that they spawn at. They also are smaller than all of the little rocks and bushes and stuff, so they just are very hard to see. Ian, I appreciate you, buddy. I need all the luck I can get on this. This is a nightmare. But I think we found... This is at least kind of a better spot to get him to reset. In general, it seems pretty alright. So we'll see. I appreciate it. You normally have insane eagle vision. Yeah, you know, maybe when it does spawn, it's just because I haven't seen one of these before. So I feel like I'm kind of playing mind games on myself right now. I'm messing with myself. So maybe that's all it is. Maybe I'm just in my own head. But this is pretty wild. Ian popping in as a contributor too. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's get some Mr. Kappas in the chat. And Ian, you got to throw one out too. You now have access to all of those emotes too. Let's just... We got a bunch here. We just need to kind of go for time a little bit too. We have to get a bunch of checks. We aren't going to worry too much about all of the stupid carcoals and everything else that we're getting. We're just going to reset, look at these really quick, and then rinse and repeat right here. At least we can get mostly Gothitas. Is contributor the same as a member? Yeah, there's different tiers of membership. So, Ian gifting a membership too. Ian, I appreciate you, buddy. Hollow Boy, make sure you say thanks to Ian. And everybody else, throw a couple more Mr. Kappas out there. Yeah, a contributor is... They get, like, the same member emotes and everything. There is another perk with that where when I do Japan boxes, if there's anything that you guys want to see opened up, that's like a little perk. But it's mostly just like, you know, you want to support a little bit more than the regular amount. So I appreciate you guys doing that. I appreciate you guys supporting. Dropped 255 pounds on my back in my weight training elective. That is a nightmare. And then Ian, just like a flash, in and out. All right, see ya. Ian, buddy, I appreciate you with another 10 loonies. Cultist tier is where it's at. You know, Cultist, you get a very special shout out. And same with a contributor. You get a specialized shout out during the credit scene. Ian popped in here, the Dono Vigilante popped in and said, hey, take my money. All right, bye. Love to see it, yo. Love to see it. No, it's all good, guys. It just being around here, even if you can't like do the membership stuff, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Don't feel pressured on that. I know we do have some spicy emotes, but just being in here, throwing a like, subbing up, just kind of being around during each stream, it really is the number one way to support. Just showing that you like what I'm doing and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys doing that. Some days the algorithm just isn't hitting and we have a bad time here and there or whatever. So the real ones that are in here always supporting, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Ian with another, hey, take my money. I appreciate you, buddy. And I will happily take the loonies. Only the avatar. Master of the last 4 digits could dono so much. That's a fact. The avatar of American Express. Or maybe not. This is in Canadian dollars. Did Canadian dollars... they be using American Express? I can't imagine they are. I mean, I guess maybe. They're like North America, right? So, maybe it's a thing. Is that thing... no, it has blue eyes. God, they are just really looking... it's just the lighting, man. It is the lighting. The eagle eyes are not working. Oh, God. I went right past it. Calm Cry. The Canada Express. Canadian Express. That's the, kind of like the Polar Express. They have the Canadian Express. It's basically the same deal. It delivers Timbits. I think my membership runs out soon. Unfortunately, I want to start to buy it myself if I can. Do not stress it. God, that thing had its eyes closed. It looked like it was shiny. It looked like it had like the reddish pink eyes, but it was just its stupid eyelids. But yeah, guys, please don't stress it. And if like it wears out and you aren't able to make it happen, please don't feel bad. I swear I'm not like holding it against you guys. I would rather you be in like a good financial situation and be comfortable and like not have to worry about that stuff. So please don't feel like you have to do that. Okay? I believe in the Calm Sharingan. You know, maybe it's still here. I'm not believing in it right now. Maybe that's the problem. I haven't fully activated the Calm Sharingan. Z Toxic, you mad lad, with another gifted membership. Dino, make sure you say thanks to Z. Sharingan, it's time. Time for the goth. Comfort is no longer an option, I guess. Lapras with another gifted too. I appreciate you. Who got that? Hannah. Make sure you say thanks. Everybody else gets a Mr. Kappas out there. Oh my god, Shaman Seeker. Everybody's popping off right now. Shaman, I appreciate you. Now, if only these shinies would also appreciate this. If they would just say, you know what? People are popping off. Time to show up. Time to roll out. That's all we need. The bribery works sometimes. I'm telling you, the shinies, sometimes they decide. They see a few sparkles in the dono box and they say, deal. This dude's rich, I'm gonna show up. So now it's gotta happen. I have a feeling that this is gonna be more noticeable than I'm like giving it credit for right now. I'm not gonna trust it until I actually see it, but I have an inkling. Love Pokemon shiny form of Trico. I love the Trico line shiny as well. Sceptile looks crazy. It is an insane shiny. And I've never had one. I've never actually had any of the Trico line shiny. They're all super good. What's a good ball for a shiny Lilligant? You know, it has like pink and green and a lot of stuff. I could see like a love ball or a heal ball being used for it. Also just like a classic, like the nest ball or a friend ball, I think would be fine too. It has a lot of colors with the flower and stuff. And I'm pretty sure mine is in a heal ball. I'm pretty sure, just because of all the bright pink on the flower and stuff. That's kind of more what I was going for. Found a Sandygast, finally. Yeah, I'm surprised it took so long for the Sandygast, honestly. That was one that we got so quick, just like not even like hunting for it, but then there's other things that we've had a bad time with, and everybody else is like, I found this on my first egg. Or whatever it is that they were doing, you know. It seems like every save has some cursed shiny, something that is difficult to find. Just caught a shiny monsoon pattern Vivian and heavy ball. Mad lad. Mad lad. All of my Vivians are going to be in Premier Balls. Even if the pattern, like certain ones, the Premier Ball works better on. But I think that having them all match is like really what I'm looking for here. Since I'm going to have a bunch of different ones. That thing over there looks shiny, but it's in a shadow, so I don't trust it, but I am going to look. Give me your eyelashes. Too bad. Took 4 days. That's insane. 2 hours each day. I mean, that's still a lot. That's tough. Have a Blissey outbreak. Here while watching your stream, I'm not sure how to feel about the Blissey shiny. It's very bad. That's how you should feel about it. It is terrible. But you know the worst thing is, like, Shiny Chansey is pretty good. And they just did Shiny Blissey so dirty, and I don't know why. And then they made Shiny Happiny after both of those, and they did Shiny Happiny dirty too. They just said, you know what? This Chansey Shiny entirely too decent. It's not even, like, it's kind of an ugly green, but, like, it kind of works for the luck. Its name is Lucky in Japanese, if you don't know that. It's literally just Lucky. So the green, I feel like, kind of works for it. But the other ones, they just said, nah, we're not doing that. It's just going to be a really not that different pink. That's what we're feeling. For some reason. So it's bad, then good, then bad again. Very back and forth. You can only be gray for so long in this chat. That's a fact. Yeah. If you're gray, you won't be for too long. As long as you're here in the chat, hanging out, you will eventually get gifted a membership. We got a bunch of people that are super supportive, and I appreciate you guys. And you know what, as long as we're here talking about it, I appreciate you guys lurking, by the way, because I know we got a bunch of you guys hanging around too. The unsung heroes. It really helps out just having the viewers and people hanging out and just kind of popping in all the time, you know. And again, you VOD enjoyers, the people watching after the fact, I know you're out here. I know you're watching right now. In the future, Past Calm says, thanks to you, Mrs. VOD Appreciator. I did that one for Raze. We gave a little bit of a cuckoo kachoo reference for you. Yes, look at those lurkers. And look at that nightmare orthworm over there, planking upright. God, these things are starting to look weird with the sunset. Although I think the sunset is going to make this a little bit easier. What's your least favorite shiny besides Garchomp and Gothita needs to show itself? It really does. My least favorite shiny, I mean, Zapdos is another really bad one. Blissey is like terrible as well. We were talking about how Ceruledge is really rough. That's another one. There's a few. There's a lot of them that I'm pretty like disappointed with. Lurkers unite, yes. Lurkers be hanging. Also, as long as we're talking about all the people I appreciate, not appreciated, still appreciate. You mods hanging out and helping me in the chat as well. You guys are the real, another set of unsung heroes in the chat. People don't realize if you are in a chat that does not have good moderation, it is a nightmare. Believe me when I say that. These YouTube chats used to be insanity before I had a crew of mods helping me out. Because it's tough. It's tough to play the game, read all the messages, do all the things. So, like, having some people who hook me up, I appreciate you guys. So everybody, say thanks to the mods. You guys need them too. Even if they send you to the Shadow Realm occasionally. It's nothing personal, you know. Love those people. Love them. Yep, they make the chats livable, trust me. There's some weird people on the internet, guys. It's hard to keep these chill vibes when we have tons of people. There were streams that we had when this game was first coming out that was like 500 plus people in here, and can you imagine the nightmare just... There was so much going on in here, so they really were... They had a lot going on. Alright, these eyes are much more noticeable at night. The blue really, like, glows. So I think that's going to help us out here, although we literally have 1 minute left on this sandwich. Oh my god. Are we seriously going to do another sandwich here? We can't do this. We can't. No, they're blue. Never mind. This is a nightmare. I thought it was easier. I thought wrong. Saluting the mods for real. Exactly. I'm telling you, they make a very big difference. Ryan Reynolds, would you ever sign an autograph for a mod? Asking for a friend. A real Ryan Reynolds signature. Might be worth a little bit of money, some might say. The most famous person in the chat, we got Ryan Reynolds hanging. You know what? Maybe nighttime is better because Torkoal doesn't spawn. I could see that maybe being a thing. Got 2 shiny Petalil and 1 Sammy. You could at least get a single Gothita. This is my second Sammy here too, Oriso. I don't know if you saw earlier. Oh my god. It's over. I can't believe we haven't found one yet. We did 2 Sammys here. Just found a Scatterbug with a rare mark. That's insane. That is insane. Scatterbug is tough to find. Also, I see that we need a 300 like goal. I appreciate you guys popping off as usual. Megan, you got it. Can anyone help me get a Gengar and let's go? Sylveon, if you aren't able to find anybody in here playing that right now, you will probably be able to find somebody in the Discord. Because I actually had some people helping me out with my Let's Go playthrough as well to get my charm. So, feel free to reach out over there as well. And that goes for all of you guys. Feel free to pop in there and check it out. So, our luck has not been the spiciest tonight so far. We've kind of had it a little bit rough. I think we're going to go for the electric boy that we need still. Try to get our amped toxicity. Hope you get a shiny. I did 2 shinies today so far. Dracloak and Golduck. Very nice. Yeah, we're at 2 as well. You know, hold on. Let me just see. If we did a Psychic Sammy here, we would get Gotharitas. Oh no. There's like a very small chance of getting a Gothitelle out here too. This is just a nightmare. I want something I can see easier. I'm done looking at Gothitas. Got a female Combi with the Destiny mark today. That's crazy. That's like the birthday one, right? Apex is very blurry on the Switch. They got it at like 144p. I just got the hiccups again. I'm gonna do an electric Sammy. Video games and chill just joined. Video games, buddy. How's it going? We'll give them a minute to pop in. I saw the alert, but sometimes it takes a minute for them to show up. Been here for half an hour, kinda, sorta not lurking, but I think I may go to sleep in a few. Grayscale, it's all good. All good. Alright, we're gonna do an electric Sammy. I'm pretty sure this is yellow bell peppers. Video games and chill. I appreciate the raid, buddy. I do. I'm assuming you were playing some video games and chilling. How'd it go? What were you doing? Electric. 2 yellow pepper. Got onions as well. And prosciutto. We can do whatever combo we want. So we'll do double sweet. Man, we are getting low on the herbas. It's going well. Going very well. I appreciate the raid, buddy. I do. Finished The Last of Us Part 1. Gotcha. I've never played those games before. Never played through them for whatever reason. Talking about splooting. Yeah, just some sploot conversations. Well, I appreciate the raid. Anybody else with the raid, if you don't know me, I'm Calm and Collecting. Pretty chill guy. I do a lot of Pokemon and shiny hunting and stuff, so. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Do you have both Scarlet and Violet? I do. We usually swap between. I have 2 switches on my, like, stream setup, and I switch between the consoles. That's how we do my Spiritomb checks at the end of the night. I check between both. First time playing because I want to watch the show. Oh, do you have to have, like, knowledge of the game to watch the show? I figured it would be pretty self-contained, but, Joe Mama, welcome in. Corydon really just said deja vu. He be drifting. Valkyrie, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Ethan, it's a good time. You know, it has some performance things. It is what it is. But, like, overall, I really like shiny hunting in this game, and I enjoy running around and doing my thing. I can't wait to see the DLC and all the new stuff that they cook up, because I just love overworld shinies like this. I think it's so much cooler to just see them in the wild like this. Ray's just literally like, hid and unhid Z-Toxic raises mad with power. Z-Toxic. Just a very quick trip to the Shadow Realm. Sent him to Ohio and pulled him right back. I saw it. I didn't know what the heck was going on. What occurred? Well, you took a quick trip to Ohio. You didn't know it, but it happened. Overworld shinies are the best. I agree. I do know that some people are kind of not happy about it with it not like making a sound or anything. And I think that it would be good if they maybe put a little bit of like a glimmer, like a shimmer or something like they did in Let's Go for those people. But for me, I kind of like that I have to look really close. I don't have any like color blindness stuff, so I don't, like me personally, have to deal with that. But I could see how some people that would really suck for them. So Z-Toxic has never been the same since that 5 second trip. I'm telling you, it changes a person. It really does. It really does. Pray for my scooter wheel to get better. Scooter wheel. I don't know if it's just gonna get better. You might have to do something about it. If it made a sound, shinies would be too easy. I think the other thing, the reason it probably doesn't make a sound, and I kind of am down with it not making a sound, personally. I think that visually is cool. That's why I think the glimmer without like a sound is maybe the nice middle ground, because people who are colorblind can definitely see the like shimmer of them. And the reason that I was saying they probably didn't add a shiny noise, because I would imagine they probably were testing with that. But if you guys haven't seen, so many Pokemon spawn under the ground and like outside of the walls and stuff that you can't normally see. And if they made a noise, what you'd be doing is you'd be running through this cave, and eventually you would hear the shiny noise, and you would lose your mind looking for this shiny. And like, it could potentially be in a wall or in a rock or something, and I bet that's just kind of like a bad look for them. So they're like, we're not gonna make it make a noise. You know what I mean? I could see that maybe being a potential reason why they didn't do it. Because they had them in Legends. They had a noise for it. And, you know, people were like pretty down with it, so. But overall, I think that just a kind of a visual effect would do it. I don't know why they didn't add the same mechanic from Legends. Like I said, I think that it's because a lot of things spawn out of bounds. They should put a sparkle next to the name when you target it. That would be cool too. Although I still... Yeah, I mean, I think that would at least make it so you could quickly check some things. So you could see what wouldn't be attacked and everything. Every time I think I've gotten used to the sound. Every time you think. You know, I've been doing my second playthrough of Legends to get my other save set up. And I haven't found one yet, but I know when that sound happens, it's gonna re-trigger me. There's no stopping it. Yeah, the Litleo will keep you warm in Ohio. Never play Pokemon games with sound. You're crazy. See, after I played Legends, I couldn't not play it with sound. I felt like if I was out in the... out and about playing Legends, and I had the sound off, I was like, I know I'm flying past shinies. I know I am. And like, I couldn't not... I could not play it when I was out if I wasn't able to have sound, because I knew I was flying past them. And it's weird because like, ignorance is bliss. In Sword and Shield, all of the shinies are generated when they're in the wild like that. So any of the overworld Pokemon, their shininess is already determined. The ones that are walking around on the map. So yeah. So we all have walked past quite a few shinies in Sword and Shield between all of us, I'm sure. Just running past everything and we have no idea. It kind of kills me knowing that that's a thing, personally, but we didn't know. Ignorance is bliss. How many did we walk past? Nobody knows. Could be 1, 2, maybe 10. I ran around a lot in Sword and Shield. I think mine for sure was in the double digits. Like, definitely. I wish I was not great at support. Ethan, do not stress it. Please, please. Like I said, guys, I appreciate you guys supporting if you can. If you can't do the membership deal, it's a paid thing. Like, don't stress it. But if you do want to join, you can do exclamation membership or click the join button by the subscribe button. Or if you just want to try to get a gifted membership, make sure that you're opted in, because we have people gifting memberships like all the time in here. It's kind of crazy. We got him. We got him. We finally got the amped one. All right. This is fantastic. Didn't know they made a sound until I got my Switch back. Yeah, we got him. I don't know what we have this thing caught in. He's like blue and purple on the last thing. I think maybe I went Heal Ball on the last one. I think this one is also going to be a Heal Ball. Came back just in time for the amped. You know what else is pretty cool? Dream Ball. But I think, yeah, Heal Ball works really good, actually. It has purple, pink, and kind of a cream color, which is kind of like the yellow. Yeah, I think this is it. Alright. Which generation Shiny Sparkle animation do you think looks the best? I'll tell you right now, the one that is the most hype is Gen 2. It's like a machine gun of like sparkly noises, like in a big old ring. It's crazy when you find it. Alright, let me get this amped Toxtricity on the board. Finally got this dude. It took a hot minute to find this thing. Toxtricity, there you are. He's looking a little angry. He's not happy that we finally found him. But you know what? We got him. We're gonna lower the lobster just a little bit. Red Shiny Day. Yeah, he's kind of in that vein. Kind of the reddish pinkish Shiny Day. Alright, we still have time on an electric Sammy though. Do I need any more electric types though? I don't think we do. I think we're good on every electric. Oh, Pincurchin. Alright, well, basically what this means is we're 100% going to find a Kilowattrel. But we're going to look for a Pincurchin. Best Pincurchin spot? I think Northern Province. Yeah, I have an electric sandwich, not a poison sandwich right now. Another Eye Strain Shiny. I think that this one will be easier. Pincurchin Nightmare. I think this is the best spot up here. You want a Pincurchin race? Sure. Get over here. We're gonna try it. I named my T-Tar Darude because of its ability. Yes, get that sandstorm going. Gen 4 and 5 have great shiny sounds as well. If I was gonna do another generation besides Gen 2, I think Gen 3 would be my next favorite. It's just a classic, just a... I can't reenact this noise, but it's just a quick, cool, shiny noise. Has a couple stars. One goes in a circle and one kind of shoots off to the side. And it's just a perfect shiny noise. That's when I first started looking for shinies. The first real shiny that I found had that effect. So I have a lot of nostalgia for that one. What I don't have a lot of nostalgia for is shiny Kilowattrels. So if we can just not find any of those, that would be fantastic. Second Toxtricity form. I actually already have the chill version of it, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it is. It's like amped and low-key. Low-key. So, yeah, I already had the low-key one. I've actually given away a few of them because I was trying to find the amped one. Yo, why did we get so many of those this time? Did we find, like, a spot? Dude, I thought my game crashed. It kind of seems like if I'm right here... Can I picnic? Oh my god. We might have found a spot right now. Let me see. The low-key form, not the Thor bad guy. The low-key. How long do you have left for my sandwich? 20 minutes. We got some checks. We'll be able to check a few of these things for sure. As far as my stream goes, I usually end at 10:30 my time. It's like 9:45, so we got a cool 45 minutes. So I think if I go down here and then I like ride along the wall. This is an Ice Drain shiny, it really is. I'm trying my best here, guys. Yeah, I just got lucky. Being along the wall didn't do anything. Is basically what's going on here. But you know what? We're getting... It's maybe 50-50 here. Like, it's not too bad. They're just kind of annoying to look at, is all. We are getting a lot of them. Maybe not 50-50. Maybe like 70-30. But still, like, we're still seeing quite a few of them. A lot of the little... Pokey boys. Hold on. I'm also going to look at the birds just in case, because they're like an okay giveaway Pokemon at the very, very least. So I have to pay attention here, guys. I'm sorry, but I do have to be looking. This is all training for your shiny... I don't know what that is. I do not know what that Pokemon is. Baked Voldemort. Shiny Corviknight should have been shinier. What does that mean? Shiny Kilowattrel should have been shinier. We knew this was going to happen. We knew for sure this was going to happen. Does this have Brave Bird? I'm just kind of playing it by ear here. I'm not going to reset for this thing. I'm just gonna Ultra Ball this dude. I mean, it's another one on the board, and this has kind of a red color to it as well. To be fair, Corviknight is made of metal. Just popped in. Urklo, I appreciate it. We're looking for a Pincurchin. So we're hoping we don't see too many of these burbs. What the flip, says the chat. It does kind of meet the criteria for the red shinies at the very least. It's got the same kind of hue. Last time I beat Calm in a shiny race, I got sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, you better watch it. We don't take kindly to people beating me in shiny races around here. Let me get the bird on the board. I forgot that happened. You know, sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta flex a little bit. Alright. He's looking a little small. There you go. We got plenty of room on the board. I might as well make the bird large and in charge. We'll curse you with my shiny Kilowattrels. Please don't. Raise plays. Good luck. All I can say is take your time. And they might seem like a meme, but buying a good little pair... I'm going to show you. For work like you're going to be doing, buying a good little pair of like just little tweezers like this, like long reach pokey ones, it makes a huge difference for what you're going to be messing with. To be able to like plug in those little ribbon cables and do stuff like this. This isn't even like that good of a set. They have little ones with like rubber grips and like getting a good strong magnet so you can magnetize all of this so you don't lose the little screws and stuff like that. It makes a big difference. And I know you said you already ordered a toolkit, but these guys don't sponsor me or anything, but this is just like the highest quality one you can get. This pros kit stuff, these screwdrivers, these are like my favorite screwdrivers. This is a tri-wing one, which I think you're going to need for the 3DS. This is like one of the 3-point screwdrivers. This is the stuff. I got it on Amazon. Super, super good, like high quality, good stuff. I'm trying to think of what else I have for like messing around with stuff like that. I do a lot of repairs on things like that. I messed around. I like put my controller and my Switch in different shells, and I have tried to reshell a PSP, which is not as hard. The clamshell designs of the 3DS and like GBASP and stuff, it's tough. You have to get ribbon cables up like through a very weird spot on those things. So they are like probably the hardest portable console to like try to mess with. Not to freak you out on it, but if it's already broken, like worst case scenario is you just it is more broken now. Which may or may not be possible depending on what's going on with it. Got a tri-wing. Alright, cool. Yeah, just the high quality ones, it's a big deal because if you strip out the screws on like your original ones, the third party ones that come with any of the stuff that you're buying are usually really low quality and it just gets stripped out as well. It's a nightmare. So really focusing on that. You gotta push down on the screwdriver like pretty hard when you're unscrewing some things, just so that it doesn't strip and like mess up the head of the screw. So do your thing. Make this thing a beautiful new 3DS. New to you. Have a pair similar to those that I think will work. Alright, cool. Yeah, as long as you got the stuff, it'll be a lot easier for you. Chuck, are you heading out? We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully we see you on the next one. We'll be here tomorrow doing the same stuff. We'll be going for longer probably too. As long as our luck is going alright anyways. I don't know how to be gentle. Okay, well that might be a problem too. Oh, I do know to be gentle. I read that very wrong. But you do have to, sometimes you gotta show it who's boss a little bit. I've tinkered here and there, just never with something this small. Yeah, the portable consoles they're something else. It's definitely a new challenge. What's your favorite mythical Pokemon? I really like Jirachi. I really like Mew and Celebi. It's really tough for me to pick between those three. It's one of those three. I think I would say Mew. Jirachi is very close. God, I really can't pick. Because I'm like, well, I do like Jirachi, and well, I do really like Celebi too, and it has a great shiny. And this is my nightmare. I cannot decide. Andrew, welcome in. Just hopped on. Trey, we are looking for a Pincurchin right now. We just found a shiny amped Toxtricity. That was our initial thing that we were looking at. We got that. Then we came over here to look at these Pincurchins. We immediately found a Kilowattrel, which we obviously do not need. And now we're kind of just praying that we see a Pincurchin, that he pops up. So we'll see. We're hoping for no more birds. God, the birds keep spawning on the Pincurchins too, which is a problem. Victini is the best. It has a good shiny. The only problem is that shiny was like never officially released, right? How'd it go? How'd the hunt for Gothita go? Not well. Didn't happen. 415 popping in with the "Are you winning, son?" Yeah, we didn't find one. We're gonna continue though with that hunt. We've used 2 sandwiches for it, and it hasn't happened yet, but I feel like enough of them spawn. We were just getting very unlucky, or maybe I missed one. I don't know. Definitely could be that we missed one. Did you buy the Shiny Jirachi Master Research? I did. I have no idea how long that's going to take me, though. It's going to be a super long time, because I am just really bad at being, like, on the ball on playing Pokemon Go. I still haven't done the first page of the research yet, and after that, there's the thing where you have to get best buddies with 10 Pokemon. There's no way. I have 1 best buddy right now, and I'm close to my second one. I got a Shadow Mewtwo. So I think what I need to do is I just need to start switching buddies. I never do that right now. But just swapping between them, giving them all berries, and making them all love me at the same time. Let me rewind on that a little bit. Let me back up. Master Research might never be completed. I don't know what's after the second page. Has anybody gotten past that? Do we have anybody, like, personally in the community that knows? Because the other one was, like, 10 best buddies, which is pretty rough. But I've got to imagine the other ones are going to be brutal, too. Best buddy, Hundo Neubat, and it took me 3 years because I'm so casual. That's basically how it's going to be for me, too. I'm a super casual Pogo player. Did you know that if you press down on the right joystick in a wild battle, the camera will go to cinematic mode? Is that just like from regular Pokemon battles in the old days? Like the camera's behind your Pokemon or whatever? I don't know if I've ever done that before. I'll have to try it on the next battle. We'll give it a shot. Because I'm not exactly sure what that means. I mean, I know what the word cinematic means, but... Catch 5 Kecleon, 1 incense spin... 1 incense, spin a Pokestop, 14 days... Okay, that's not bad. The Kecleon thing, are they just, like, super rare? Because I swear I've only ever seen 1 Kecleon. I've never seen, like... another one since the first one that popped up at me. So I don't know if it's like an event-y kind of thing or what the dealio is. Never getting past 2. I only have 1 best buddy. 1 best buddy 2. Oh, as well. I was a little confused, but yes. 1 best buddy 2 with 2 O's. It's going to take forever for us. We're doomed, basically, you and I. Is what it is. Camera will be the same as a gym battle. Oh, cool. Kind of neat. I don't mind having the control over the camera. I think it's kind of nice being able to choose the angle that it's at. Jimbo. Hello. Who you helloing? You helloing me? He's helloing at somebody. Good luck on the hunt. Shaman, I will see you around. I appreciate you hanging out, and I appreciate you gifting a membership earlier. I do. We'll see you around tomorrow, hopefully. Call my left. I just came back. Jimbo, we missed you. Welcome back. Don't let them know we didn't realize, guys. Don't let them know. Alright, what if I do this instead of running around in circles? What if? No pink urchins? Cool, great, love that. Neat feature, guys. So if I go... I don't know. I don't know if this is better than, like, outside of Lavencia. Like, we do see quite a few Pincurchin, but we see so many other not Pincurchins. I'm kind of looking at their little, like, Their little faces, which turn like a bright orange when they're shiny. Because I'm not sure that I'd be able to tell from the body. The body does go from like a dark purpley blue to like an actual black. So there's a potential that maybe I see it from that, but I think that seeing it from its face is going to be the way I recognize this one. Did you do your Smeargle checks? No, people told me about that just today. I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like Pogo doesn't do a good job of popping up like the things that are happening in the game. Because I feel like every other mobile game, they're like, hey guys, this event is happening, blah, blah, blah. And they have a whole like pop-up thing that happens each day for it. But in Pokemon Go, they just put it in some menu that I never go to. And it has all the news in it, but like I can't be bothered to just check that every day manually, like 2 menus deep. I'm not gonna do that. So I just rely on people telling me in the chat here. So if there's ever anything I should be doing, you guys just let me know. Does anyone else hear a little static sound whenever Calm is talking? Do you guys hear static when I'm talking? Hopefully not. Finally got a Lola Mola. A Mola Mola. Secluded isn't bad. Secluded for Pincurchin? Really? I would be kind of down with that. Where are we at time-wise? 7 minutes? Good night, Calm. Ethan, we'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I try Secluded for the last couple minutes here. That and Wattrel. Yeah, no, I'm down. We'll give it a shot. A cool 7 minutes. Spawns a bit more. Alright. You're evil. Yes. We do have some Wattrels. The Wattrels are cuter than Kilowattrel anyways, though. We just need to stay closer inland so we get less of the birds. Let's see. I don't want to miss any of these. I wonder if I could do picnic resets here. If it would work out, or if... And there's things over on that other side. I'm not sure about this. I feel like we're definitely seeing less here. Are you gonna do the Regidrago raids this weekend in Pokemon Go? I don't know. I'm not usually like going out and about to do Pokemon Go stuff. If people invite me and I have remote raid passes, I'll join. But I don't usually go out of my way for that stuff. Hey, it's Gary. Hi. Welcome in. You guys got me stressed out on that static thing too. Who said that? Does anybody else hear any weird noises when I'm talking? Somebody was saying that they were hearing something weird. I'm hoping it's just their, not to be that guy, but I'm hoping it's just your headphones or whatever it is. Alright, I'm going back up here. This is a nightmare. I don't think that it was the play. I hears it. Nope, you're fine. I think it's the ocean in the game that they hear. Hi, I'm Japanese. Roshia? Roshia? Russia something. Welcome in. I hear it a bit weird. Alright, I'm gonna timestamp this, and I'm just gonna listen to it so I can hear what the heck is going on with it. Wow. This is my nightmare. This is a nightmare. You're fine for me, I don't hear anything. Interesting. If you don't like this spot, I don't think you're gonna like what I think just happened. What? I didn't fail one, don't tell me that. Can I have a shiny Kilowattrel? I will be giving these away at some point. Eventually. Get in there. It is definitely the ocean. Alright, cool. That sounds good to me. Hopefully that's the case. Nothing better than the condiment mustard. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think I found one actually. Oh. Well, I mean, I'm more down with that. You know, Z needs the dubs every now and then. But you know what that means? Is you also get to visit the Shadow Realm. Alright, hold on. Let's duplicate our stupid bird. Got another burb. Excuse me. Copy. Paste. There we go. Got another burb. They're hanging out. Alright, moving right along. Don't do the dude like that. No, you know, sometimes it's just gotta happen. You gotta recognize. Did you find it, Z? It's not shiny. Alright. Well, what can you do? You know what? Just for that scare, I think Z's still going to the Shadow Realm. Can't be playing games with my heart like that. So you're out of here. I just start having my nightmare of everybody's in the Shadow Realm. If I don't get this Pincurchin, nobody gets to hang out. They're the besties. They are besties. They be holding wings. I beat my best friend in Smash tonight. Very nice. The times are a-changin'. Who'd you play? And who were they playing? Calm's villain arc begins. You know what? It's about time. All of my other mods have been in their villain arc this whole time. It's about time that I get my revenge. Everything's coming up calm. Oh, this is tough. This is easier at night, I feel like. Now that it's daytime, it's kind of rough. Calm use power trip. Yes. That's how we be doing. Alright, we got 2 minutes. I'm like not even really looking at the birds anymore. I don't even want to see another one. I can't handle a third one. Cue the third one spawning. Oh god. Please. Don't use all of my time. I played as Wii Fit Trainer and he played as Ness. Very nice. A Ness appreciator. I mean, you know what? I'll be rooting for a Ness player too. But is Wii Fit very played? I don't really know like much about new Smash Bros. I played a lot of Melee, but I don't know anything about the new Smash Brothers. When I play new Smash, I play King K. Rool. I love playing like heavies in that game because it is just so funny to stomp people with K. Rool. It just feels so bad when you get stomped into the ground or shot with like a big fat cannonball. We did a stream of us playing Smash. Just one. And I was just King K. Rooling people. Shooting the cannonballs, doing my thing. I checked the Shadow Realm. I see my Shiny Giratina. Don't tell me you failed a Shiny Giratina. Please don't tell me that. Just tell me that he's living there, because that is where Giratina lives. Finally, I've gotten a lot of Herba Mystica. Very nice. I'm going to need to try to get some more at some point. I'm very behind on the Herba Mystica deal now. We're getting low. We got 8 seconds. Come on. Pincurchin, now's your time. Couple more seconds. Oh god, there's a bunch of rock guys. I think our 8 seconds might be up. Yeah. Ice Q says, no more fun for you. Well, let's take a look at these electric boys anyways. See if we got something cool marked. Maybe a rare mark on one of these birds. Okay, Toxtricity's marked. And one of the birds is marked too. All right. Sleepy time mark on the amped Toxtricity, not bad. And the angry mark on Kilowattrel. Dude, this is kind of cool, actually. All right, this is a giveaway one. Kilowattrel. Let me just see let me see in my decks what I have, if it's marked or not. Charlie, generosity is good. Hopefully this fixes my tube. My tube? Your tube? Well, hopefully your tube is fixed. Alright, bird, where you be? Where the heck is Wattrel in the decks? Is he like really far into the decks? Or did I just miss him? I figured he would be... Oh, okay, here we go. Do we have a marked one already? We don't. Sweet. Alright, so we upgraded our Kilowattrel. It wasn't like all for naught. Boom. So now this one's a giveaway one. And Toxtricity, I don't know where he's at in the decks. We're going to start at like 13. I feel like he'd be around here. Let me know if you see and I just go past Toxtricity. Because I feel like I could do that potentially. Alright. We made it happen. Look at the little family. They're just hanging out. I accidentally got all the characters in Smash 2 days. Woot. But Meta Knight is the best with Sideways Drill. Got that side B. Alright, let me go heal because my guys are just bopped right now. Totally tubular. Totally tubular. Giovanni. Yeah. We were looking at the face because it turns from like a yellow to an orange. So I think I'd be able to see it, but I was paying attention. I was trying. Milady ain't looking so hot. Yeah, Milady's been kind of bopped this whole time. It's been poisoned for a hot minute. Let me just update. Boom. Toxtricity. Just saving it in the Living Dex. Since we're playing in, oh my god, we are killing it. My Living Dex, my Shiny Living Dex with all forms and gender differences, we're at 430 out of 521 in this game. We have less than 100 that we need. That's insane. Gonna hop out for the night? No, I appreciate you hanging out. We're just gonna do our Spiritomb checks, I think, and then we're gonna wrap it as well, so... We don't have too much going on. In Melee, I'm a Donkey Kong only player. You know what? I can appreciate it. In Melee, I'm a filthy Marth main. Alright, let's check these Spiritombs. Hopefully we got some spicy luck. It's been a few days since we played Scarlet and Violet, so hopefully it's charged up. And our Spiritombs are just waiting here for us. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. Already I'm really late then, yeah. Well, I usually end at like 10:30. You see it's like 10:15 right now. Can we do a Smash stream again? Maybe eventually. I don't know. You know, it was just kind of tough because a lot of people wanted to play back then. And we have even more people now. So it was just really hard to get the lobbies going. And keep people being able to play, but I've thought about it. Wouldn't mind doing it again at some point. Maybe during the subathon. Maybe we kind of swap things around a little bit. We do some Smash, play some other stuff, so we aren't just doing Pokemon for an insane amount of time. My level 80 Skeletors just got one shot by Iron Thorns. Got bopped. Hit with a big old rock. Before half the roster was Fire Emblem. Yeah, just a couple. And then they said, you know what this game needs? More Fire Emblems. And they made it so. Got a dip. CJ, we'll see you around. We're going to be wrapping up soon anyway, so we'll see you then. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I don't like fighting Turo. This sucks. Why? He's a cool dude. Plus, very good battle theme. One of my favorites in this game, actually. Shiny hunting for Bronzong. I'm trying to think of where I hunted for Bronzong. I feel like Bronzong and Bronzor kind of took me a little while to find. I do not remember where I got Bronzong. Either way, good luck. He's not a bad shiny. Just bright green. Treasures of Ruin battle theme is the best in Gen 9. Treasures of Ruin, that's the like new legendaries, the 4, right? I'm trying to remember how that goes. It kind of has like the stanky trumpet in it, right? Yeah. It's like I can't like reenact this. I hear it in my head though. Doom 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 doom. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a bass line to it. Took down Iron Thorns, very nice. All right, after this we're gonna check in Scarlet as well. So we got 3 more. It sounds kind of Egyptian. Egyptian? Whatever you say. Really can't believe they never added Waluigi to Smash. I know, like a lot of people wanted it. And they added so many other weird things. Yeah, dun dun dun, exactly. You can't tell me I was wrong though. It was accurate. Alright. We're moving over to Scarlet. I'm in my boxes for some reason. Alright. 3 more to go. I think this is closer than the other one. When I used to play Smash with my stepdad, my main was Greninja. I don't know why. Greninja's cool. That's a good enough reason for him to be your main. He's just a cool guy. Yeah, Greninja was really neat. I never actually have like played with Greninja. I do have Smash Ultimate, but he was just a character I never really used, even though he's cool. Sakurai was getting threatened by the hardcore Waluigi fans. Better not be threatening. That's kind of a good way to just make sure that your situation doesn't pan out. Unfortunately, going that far is not the play. Just got a shiny Greavard. Very nice. We got the Goldilocks. Yeah, that's weird. Although I bet he gets a lot of flack for a lot of things, right? It kind of goes back to the game dev thing where it's just like people expect a lot, and if you aren't catering to that person's whims, some people really just go ballistic and go too far with it. Don't be that person, guys. Don't be the one. I do sit here and I complain a lot, but there's obviously like there's lines that I draw and things I obviously would never consider to be a thing that is right or a thing that you should do, right? So make sure you're being realistic here. We're all people at the end of the day. This guy's he's got a job. He has a lot of people that he has to answer to. He doesn't just get to pick every single person that gets into that game. He might have a pretty good say in it, but there's a lot of variables that aren't necessarily all in his hands in the giant organization of Nintendo, right? Be good people, exactly. Be good people. It's that simple. Alright. One more Spiritomb. Guys, while I'm doing this last check, I just want to say I appreciate you guys hanging out. Stick around because we're going to raid somebody after this. If you haven't liked the stream yet, do it. Like the stream. It helps me out. If you haven't subbed yet, I stream 5 days a week. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and Saturday, and we're going to be going for a little bit longer than tonight. So hopefully we get some good shinies. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, it's in the description, and it's a cool time. If you're trying to complete your Pokedex or anything like that, we just have a bunch of people that are willing to help you out with trades. You can show off when you get shinies. You can show off when I fail shinies. Love that. So yeah, feel free to pop in. It's just like the chat here, but when I'm not streaming, we all kind of hang out and keep in touch, you know? And last but not least, we have a ton of people in here as members. I really appreciate you guys supporting. We're close to 1,000 again. You know, we have kind of waves with the membership numbers, but we are always at a ridiculous number compared to like my subscribers. It's insane. So I really appreciate you guys supporting. Becoming a member and gifting memberships and all that stuff is a way that you can support the stream directly and help me get cool things like new cameras, new microphone stuff, the lighting that's all around here just makes things nice. So I appreciate you guys doing that. I know you don't have to pay to watch me on YouTube, so it means a lot that you decide you want to do it anyways. You want to get the Mr. Kappas. Ian, you were lurking in here. Ian, I appreciate you, buddy. Popping in for the end of the stream one last time to just throw a wad of cash at me. And Ethan got that gifted membership. Make sure you say thanks to Ian. Last but not least, we have a few people paying even more for memberships. Ian's going to be on this list tomorrow. Jalissa765, Ray's Plays, Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rang, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Poke Hitter, Beard Sational, Ceiling Cat, Kasane V2, Not Very Lucky, Z Toxic, Time Ghost, Martin19D, Shiny Sylveon, Oxford Striplin, Ian back there, Dawn Batty, Moody Mel, Carissi, Dr. Nefardio, and in the cultist tier, Mistaken, Sir Lomac, Oriso, and Papusa Boy paying a ridiculous amount of money. I appreciate you guys supporting. Ian, I appreciate you. Saying I was never actually gone. Take the loonies. Take them. I appreciate you guys supporting. Even if you can't become members, you know, financially, all that stuff, don't stress it. Just being in here, throwing me a like, doing the regular YouTube deal helps me out a lot. Final check. And then we're going to raid somebody. Regal boy. Ian, buddy. I appreciate you. I do. All right. We are going to raid somebody. I don't know who yet. Let me look. But stick around. Let's show some love. Ian just popping off at the end of the stream. The mad lad. Let me see who's going. Who is still going tonight? Yeah, you know what? I think we will. We're going to go ahead and raid Z-Logic. We haven't raided him for a little bit. So guys, we're going to do a hashtag calm raid in the chat. Please be respectful. Please, please don't spam the hashtag calm raid. Just post it once. Just hang out for a little bit, show him some love. He's another chill guy. Take my money and you will accept it. I don't really have a choice. I said, boom. Ian, I appreciate you, buddy. So yeah, like I said, I will be streaming tomorrow and doing the same thing. We're going to be going a little bit later, so hopefully we see you guys then. Red, I see you popping in on the Calm Crew. Everybody, last minute, just saying, shut up and take my money. We really need the big red pay button emote. Yeah, I think the next emote we get, it's a little ways away. We keep kind of getting really close and then kind of going back down. Really close. That's how it goes. It is what it is. But yeah, that I think is going to be the next one for sure. Ian, mad lad. I'm going to go spend my money to the guy. What's the guy's name? We are going to be automatically sent over there. But it's Z-Logic is his name. But it should automatically take you guys over there. So I'm going to end right now. We're going to make our way downtown. Critical Arts. Thanks, Z-Toxic. I didn't miss that, Z-Toxic. I appreciate you. Let me end the stream. Calm down. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. 6:30 my time. We'll see you then. We're doing the same thing on Saturday, too. See you guys around. Good night, everybody.